Monterey during their first 3 games. They've got some big play potential on the ground. They can take the ball the distance anytime on a run. We saw that a couple times this week. For offense, the Broncos, I think it starts with their quarterback. He was the player of the week, I believe you told me.
For the state.
The
6A player of the week in 6A in a losing effort.
Yep. Mikey Cota is their quarterback, folks. He's going to sling it around tonight for the Bronco offense. I think he needs to be efficient as he has been all year. Put some drives together. I'd like to see them run some clock and not have their defense on the field as much as maybe they were last week. Play some time possession. Keep the Monterey defense on the field. Wear them down. And put last week what happened. Behind them we saw a track meet out here last week against the Eastwood Troopers. It was an exciting ball game. Broncos hopefully have put that behind them and are ready to play tonight against the Plainsmen.
Gio Cardenas puts his big boot into the ball. It's going to go out of bounds, so the Broncos will take that extra 5 yards and take over. 1st and 10. They're going to be heading into tonight about the first quarter, about a 10 to 20 mile an hour wind out of the south. Both teams need to stay cool.
Illegal kick out of bounds. The ball will be placed on the 30-yard line. First down, Odessa.
As 95 degrees game time temperature, and of course down on that turf that's had the sun on it all day, is going to be just a little bit warm.
Probably about 10 to 15 degrees, a little warmer down there until the sun gets down. Mikey Cota is the quarterback for the Broncos, number 2. We expect to see a couple of running backs, George Valdez, 33, and Tony Gomez, number 32. We'll do the rest here in just a moment.
Rodriguez in motion. He's going to take the pass. He's out over the 35. He's going to have a Bronco first down out around that 43-yard line.
Came in motion from the far side to the near side and just worked his way out into the flat. A quick toss from Cota to Rodriguez, and the Broncos have their first down of the game at the Bronco 43-yard line.
Cota, 2 receivers top, 2 receivers bottom. Going to stack them as the Monterey comes on a blitz, and a quick hitter up the middle there for the Broncos, and Valdez going to pick up some good yardage.
They came with an outside blitz on first down there, and the Broncos had a quick hitter, as you said, right up the middle. Got a little seam there and got about 6 yards on first down.
So 2nd down and 4 for these Broncos. Got trips up top. And fire. Oh, nice catch there by Bo Rodriguez into Monterey territory, and first down Broncos.
That's a quick stop route out here toward the near sideline. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Cota did a good job of getting the snap, was down by his feet, and then got the ball out here on the quick stop to Bo Rodriguez, one of the receivers we'll see out here tonight, along with Colby Baldonado, number 88. We've already called Andrew Rodriguez, number 12. Santiago Medrano's number 1. And Victor Galindo, number 18, is the tight end in H.
Valdez up the middle on that quick hitter again, and he is quickly through for a gain of this time about 7 yards on first down.
The Bronco offensive line is anchored by number 52, Jacob Gutierrez. The right guard is Jesus Carrillo, number 57. And the left guard is 74, Vicente Cervantes. The tackles, number 60, Julian Guevara on the right side. And then Aiden Ortiz, number 67 on the left side.
2 receivers top and bottom again. Cota this time is going to keep it. He's going to fire downfield, and Baldonado with a diving catch. It's going to have the Broncos set up first down around the 14, 15-yard line.
That's a college instant replay. Play action holds the linebackers and allows the receiver to run the out toward the Bronco near sideline. Great throw, great catch by Baldonado. Broncos are down to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Baldonado's 17th catch of the season already here in only game 3 for the Broncos. Valdez this time nowhere to go, as he's going to be stuffed by a couple of white jerseys.
Yep, he's going to have to come off for a play because his helmet came off when the tackle was made. So we'll see. Looks like number 30 coming in. That's Abel Avila, a junior running back for the Broncos. Number 30 will be in the backfield with Coda. Looks like offset to the right. And they got only about a yard, maybe a yard and a half there. Comes a blitz from the
Monterey's
inside.
coming. So Coda's got time. He goes over the middle. Baldonado breaks a tackle. Broncos first and goal, from the 3.
They threw to where the blitz came from. Watch, you see those linebackers coming inside there, Clay, and they ran the drag route to Baldonado, missed a tackle in the secondary there for Monterey, and Baldonado gets the ball down, looks like about the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Broncos.
Broncos dangerous down here because Coda's carried in 3. Valdez is carried in 3, and of course Coda can wing it from anywhere on the field. So a lot of options for the Broncos. Coda throws, and it's touchdown Broncos. Santiago Medrano on the catch.
He was in the slot. You can see him on our Odessa College instant replay there. He was in the slot and just ran across the field, the backside of the Monterey defense. Got himself open. And a good throw and catch for the first Bronco touchdown of the night.
Santiago Medrano, his 5th touchdown catch of the season, and this, like I said, only the 3rd game for the Broncos. Munoz on to do the kicking. And I think that was Munoz. That may not have been Munoz. Looks like Jose Luis Zubia. My bad. I knew that. But the kick is good, so the Broncos lead 7-0.
The hunger to win is fueled by a chance to compete and the thrill of the action. The cheers from the crowd energize our team and push them on to victory. Whether it's the pre-game excitement of tailgating or the post-game euphoria of winning celebrations, United Supermarkets always brings an A-game to your party. From kickoff to tip-off and the final buzzer to the last out, United Supermarkets is proud to feed the competitive spirit.
Hi, I'm Andrew Hernandez, and I've been a State Farm agent for 20 years. I have been blessed with a super caring, knowledgeable team, and our job is to help ensure what's important to you. Okay, so if something were to happen to your auto, home, or your life, we'll walk that extra mile to make sure you and your family are taken care of. If you need protection for auto, home, and life, call our Odessa or our Midland office and get a quick and easy quote today.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. The Broncos with an 8-play drive took it 70 yards in 3 minutes and 10 seconds to take the lead. Zubia now puts his boot into it on the kickoff. Going to be fielded up. It's going to be fumbled around there, picked up on the 14-yard line by Monterey, and downed almost immediately. They will take over at their own 16-yard line. While we have a chance here, we want to say hello and thank all our viewers in the Lubbock area tonight as we're carrying this ball game also in Lubbock. So
good to see your Plainsmen tonight. Thank you for tuning in and supporting your Plainsmen here. They have football for the first time tonight. We'll see Luke Arrington, we believe, at quarterback, number 5. A whole host of running backs, including Desmond Williams, number 6, Kyrie Baxter, number 8, and Deuce Moore, we believe, will get some time. He's number 4. We'll do some of the receivers, and if we get a chance, the linemen here in just a moment.
Harrington's going to swing it out quickly, going to be caught out there in the flat by Cam Taylor. Taylor comes into the ball game. That's his 11th catch of the season as the leading receiver for Monterey. He, along with Core and Boyd, lead the Plainsmen in receiving.
Yep, little quick wide receiver screen out here in the flat. Bronco defense led by number 21, Mason Fosenbacher, making the play.
There's Williams, a big hole up the middle. Williams, turf monster got him, but Des Williams, the leading ball carrier for the Plainsmen, is going to get a first down out to the 33-yard line.
Yep, inside hole opened up from that offensive line for Monterey, and you saw the back scat through there pretty quickly and get a Monterey first down at their own 33-yard line. Good blocking up front.
Harrington throws quickly again. This time right. Ball's going to be caught out there by Josiah Glass. I believe that's his first catch of the season, according to what stats we came up with.
Odessa College instant replay running the quick out from the slot position there. Miguel Ramos made the tackle for the Broncos in the secondary, not before the Mont Plainsmen get about 5 yards on first down.
A little bit high snap. Williams with a stutter step is going to able to fight forward and have it what looks like is going to be enough for a Plainsman first down.
Looks like that little stutter step just kind of froze the Bronco defense. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. They pulled the H across from the right side of the formation back behind to the left, causing a little confusion up front, and the stutter step allowed that crease to open up and allow the back to get up field for a Plainsman first down.
Harrington's going to roll right. He fires, and ball's a little bit low.
They're going to call that a catch, I believe. Picked that right up off the ground.
Man, that's great hands over there by the Plainsman.
That's Warren Q. Boyd. We saw him on film in a couple of highlights this week. He's got some big play potential from the wide receiver position, along with Cam Taylor and a couple of others.
Well, Boyd has 7 catches for 156 coming into tonight. Williams up the middle. Williams on his feet inside the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Plainsman.
Wow, what a good job by the front line. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. H just blocked out on the end. There was a little crease right inside. Did not get that gap taken care of by the Bronco defense. And as I said in my opening, these backs have some big play possibilities. We've seen that already this year against a couple of teams, and they certainly did one there to be an extra point away from tying it up.
Des Williams, that's his 5th touchdown on the season. The kick is up, and it is good. So Monterey ties it quickly at 7.
Insurance companies use statistics to calculate how much your pain is worth. I always say figures lie and liars figure. You need someone who really cares about you. I'm Steve Brannon, and nobody cares like I do.
The hunger to win is fueled by a chance to compete and the thrill of the action. The cheers from the crowd energize our team and push them on to victory. Whether it's the pre-game excitement of tailgating or the post-game euphoria of winning celebrations, Market Street always brings an A game to your party. From kickoff to tip-off and the final buzzer to the last out, Market Street is proud to feed the competitive spirit.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. Well, the Monterey Plainsmen answered the Broncos' opening drive with a 6-play drive. Took it 83 yards in only 2 minutes and 5 seconds to tie this ball game up, as Des Williams takes it in from 44 yards out for his 5th touchdown of the season.
And the Plainsman offensive line just took care of the line of scrimmage there. Little pooch kick, going to be fair caught by number 0, Dominic Taylor for the Broncos. They're going to start right there at about the 28-yard line. But as I was saying, the Monterey offensive line won the line of scrimmage war that first drive. They got some good key blocks on some runs, gave their quarterback time to get out and make a few plays. And now the Broncos will have their second drive of the game starting at their own 30-yard line.
Well, discussion tonight was that we could have a fairly high-scoring ball game tonight, and if the first 6 minutes of the first quarter is indication, that's going to be the case.
May have a track meet like we do in March with the West Texas Relays out here.
Valdez. No, I think they're going to call him down there. The ground can't cause a fumble. So
he was on his back when he hit the ground there, and that's what caused it to come loose. So he's going to get about 6-7 yards on first down. Good job by Guevara, Carrillo, and Gutierrez, the left side and center of that Bronco offensive line.
Two receivers top and bottom for Coda. This time he fakes and throws. He's got Baldonado. It's going to be a first down out at the 49 of the Broncos.
That's a quick slant from the slot position. Defender lost inside contain and leverage. Ran the quick slant. Coda delivered. And Baldonado got up to the 49 for another Bronco first down.
Receivers top and bottom again. Coda so far in the ball game, 6 of 6 for 69 yards. Here comes that blitz. Valdez picks it up. Coda's looking deep and just a little bit over Medrano's head.
They had double coverage out there. I'm talking about Monterey in the secondary. Number 12 is one of their secondary guys. That's Quarren Boyd. We've already mentioned him when he was in the game earlier. And number 18 for them. Don't have an 18 in our program, but he was back there in coverage for the Monterey Plainsmen as well.
Well, my bad on jinxing Coda. As soon as I mentioned, he's 6 for 6. Gets his first incompletion. 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos. Valdez did do a great job of picking up that blitz. Rodriguez going to stop and cut it back. Trying to strip the ball, and Rodriguez going to fight forward for a lot of extra yardage. Kyrie Baxter trying to rip that ball loose, unable to do it. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Broncos.
That's that little flat pass that they flew through in the first series. And you saw the defender trying to break the ball free there, strip it for on our Odessa College District replay. Clay, look how soft they're playing on the corners right now. They know that Bronco receiving crew can burn them deep.
Well, this time Coda fires out to Andrew Rodriguez again, and catch is made out down to the 33-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 Broncos.
They're playing about a good about 7 to 8 yards off on the outside. They're going to try to keep everything from one high safety in the middle of the field.
We saw El Paso Eastwood last week play softer than that against the Broncos, and they paid for it.
Yep.
Down to the 30 goes Valdez.
One high safety almost tells you it's either man one, that's man-to-man across, and one high safety playing free, reading the quarterback, or sometimes if those corners are playing off with one high safety, that could be cover 3. That means they're playing thirds across the field in the secondary. Now they're going to walk that safety down over the top of the tight end. So look at the middle of the field, Clay. Now that safety's going to come back.
Safety's going to roll back. In motion goes Andrew Rodriguez. Fake to Valdez. We're trying to set up the screen, but Monterey's ready for it, and they still complete it out to Baldonado. He's going to have a good game, but be about a yard short of the first down.
Monterey read the screen very well to start with, Clay. They had some defenders out there. Give Coda credit for hanging in the pocket back there and letting that receiver come on up and open over on the far side and get the ball to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 1 for the Broncos.
Coda gives the ball to Valdez. He's got more than enough. Valdez inside the 10, inside the 5. Oh, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 2. 1st and goal, Broncos.
Watch it if we get a chance to see this on our Odessa College instant replay. Thank you, Debbie Bailey. Right up the middle, man, there was a huge hole between the center and the right guard. That's Jacob Gutierrez and Vicente Cervantes opening it up. And they did a good job there of getting a running lane for that back to get up and through. Renee Muniz is playing right guard right now, too, for the Broncos.
Valdez, this time into the end zone. 49 yards rushing now for Valdez, and a rushing touchdown.
Good blocking right up front. Not much in the way of defensive gap responsibility there from the Monterey defense. Bronco offensive line did a good job of opening that up and getting the Broncos in for their 2nd touchdown of the evening. Good job up front by the 5 guys anchoring that offensive line.
Zubia on to do the kicking. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Broncos regain the lead. 2:55 remaining in the first quarter, 14-7 Broncos.
The hunger to win is fueled by a chance to compete and the thrill of the action. The cheers from the crowd energize our team and push them on to victory. Whether it's the pre-game excitement of tailgating or the post-game euphoria of winning celebrations, Market Street always brings an A game to your party. From kickoff to tip-off and the final buzzer to the last out, Market Street is proud to feed the competitive spirit.
Did you know emojis can be used as secret messages? And those messages can lead to drug use. Learn your child's language. Contact the PRC today to learn more.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas, and our Transglobal Productions High School Football Game of the Week. The Broncos march at 70 yards again. This time took them 9 plays, 3 minutes and 42 seconds as George Valdez takes it in from 2 yards out. Kick's going to be taken there at about the 13 by Des Lewis. This time he's going to have a little better luck. He's going to get the ball out to around the 28-yard line.
Jesus Villa, number 24 on the Bronco kickoff coverage team. He's a defensive back, a senior. He's down there to make the play on the coverage. And Monterey will start 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. How about we do our refs right quick, Clay? Jay Sherrill's the head referee in the white hat tonight. Phil Atkins is the umpire. Pat Gray, the head linesman. Chad Morris, the line judge. Brant Ferguson, the back judge. Ben Gresham, the side judge. And Miguel Martinez, the field judge. This is a Permian Basin chapter officiating crew.
This time it's a Baxter in the ball game at running back. He's going to be met there quickly by the Broncos' Jesus Villa, and going to have a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on first down.
Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Good pursuit inside out from the Broncos there. And he got a little bit of help also from Daniel Garcia, number 7, coming up to make the tackle.
Kyrie Baxter, man, you talk about doing it all. He came into the game as the second leading ball carrier for Monterey, and we'll talk about some of his defensive exploits next time they're on the other side of the ball. Arrington throws, and it's going to be broken up at the last minute. Ball intended out there for Cam Taylor, I believe, but it's going to be incomplete.
And you can see our Odessa College instant replay, just a sprint out pass for the Monterey quarterback, Luke Arrington. Good coverage on the back end there by Daniel Garcia. He's already made his presence felt tonight, Clay. He's actually playing one of the 2 inside linebacker positions for the Broncos, along with Dominic Taylor.
Arrington fires, and just a little bit too tall. Intended out here for Landon Hebert, but it's going to be incomplete. And a punting situation. Now, talking about Arrington, we saw some film, and that young man can throw on the run.
Yes, he can. And
he can throw under duress.
He's got good feet. He keeps his balance, squares up, and delivers the ball. We saw that on the pass before that, and even that one there was on target. You can bet that young man, Landon Hebert, who it was intended for, will see that and want to take his eyes to the ball, catch it and tuck it in when he sees it on the film.
Gio Cardenas on to do the punting. Cardenas 3 punts last week, averaged 49.5 yards. And it's going to get a great roll there, no return. Going to be out of bounds at the 17-yard line, where the Broncos will take over with 1:50 remaining here in the first quarter.
Oh, my math is correct. That's 32 and was it 17? 52 yards, I believe, on the punt.
With no return, that's
a good average.
That's how you flip a field right there.
Yep.
Cardenas had a big 64-yarder, I believe, last week that pinned El Paso Franklin back on their own 1-yard line. and led to a safety that really changed the momentum in the second half of the game and led the Plainsmen on to the W.
Yep, this defense, we saw a little film during the week, and they at times are very aggressive. They are opportunistic, like you said, getting that ball back deep. That game last week got the safety on the play. As you said, changed the momentum for the Plainsmen against Franklin.
Play game. Offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Man, you just hate that coming off
of a timeout, basically. It's not, but change of possession.
Yeah.
And get that in and get the play done before you lose that 5 yards and get a little closer back towards your own goal line. 1st and 15 from the 12.
Broncos going to split Andrew Rodriguez and Medrano top of your screen. Baldonado and Bo Rodriguez at the bottom. Valdez is going to take the handoff. That quick hitter right up the middle. Offensive line does it, and he sees nothing but green. Has the first down on a 16-yard carry.
Odessa College instant replay. Watch the center 52 peel back and get somebody coming from the inside, from the opposite side of the field. Does a good job of, that's zone blocking right there, Clay.
Right.
And got it sealed off for the running back, Valdez, to get on up the field and get a first down up to the 28-yard line of the Broncos.
Go to 3 receivers up top. Bo Rodriguez at the bottom. Oh, the blitz. There's a lot of pressure, and Coda is going to be able to fire it and gets it past the line of scrimmage and out of bounds. So saved the Broncos about 10 yards there with the incompletion.
Yeah, somebody did not pick up the defensive end on the right side of the Monterey defense. That's usually anchored by Bronze Render, number 80. Somebody came off that end. He's down here on the left. So whoever the other guy is, Willie Weatherspoon possibly coming off the edge. They did not get him blocked and force that pressure to happen.
Coda, a lot of time. Pocket collapses, he throws, just gets it out of bounds again. So now going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Broncos.
Number 32 also playing defense, Joel Flores. In on the defensive side of the ball for the Plainsmen are applying that pressure and going to cause an incompletion and make it 3rd and long from the Bronco 28, 3rd and 10 actually.
Talking about Witherspoon for the Plainsmen last week against El Paso Franklin. 5 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and recovered a fumble. So very active. Here comes that blitz again. Coda sees it and gets Baldonado over the middle just across the 40-yard line for a first down, Broncos.
And you said it correctly. Watch here as our Odessa College instant replay. Coda saw the blitz coming from the inside, knew that quick little skinny post or slant was going to be there, and delivered it. The Broncos have a first down to 42.
Coda in the pocket, got plenty of time, going to be complete out to Bo Rodriguez this time into Plainsman territory and another Bronco first down.
Yeah, he beat the corner over here, number 24, Terrence King. He's a sophomore for the Monterey Plainsmen playing in the secondary. That's just a little quick stop route out here. Actually got about 10 yards and another first down. At 11, according to our
11 yards on that.
statistician next to me.
Coda has to go down to get this. Whoa, Valdez, that's dangerous. That's twice his helmet's come off, so got to be some kind of equipment issue going on there.
Watch our OC instant replay. Yeah, the guy actually started on the shoulder pads back behind his neck, and just the hand slid up and pulled the headgear off, and they actually lost about a half a yard.
Well, that play just almost kind of doomed from the start there, looked like, as the snap low and just threw the timing off. So 2nd and 11, 23 seconds remaining here in this first quarter tonight.
They're going to have to snap a play because the play clock will go out before the quarter will.
Coda's going deep, and Medrano, boy, it was there. He got one hand up, but didn't get his other hand up. I think he thought it was going to be over his head, and ended up dropping right in the bread basket there.
That's Des Williams, number 6. playing the defensive back position for the Monterey Plainsmen.
And Monterey does shuffle in some of those offensive players, so conditioning and going to be a big part tonight, keeping those guys at full strength.
Test their off season on the summer to see if they kept themselves in shape.
Well, at 95 degrees at game time, that's tough.
Yep.
Third and about 11 for the Broncos. Coda fires. Once again, he's got Bo Rodriguez. Rodriguez jukes his man inside the 20, and Rodriguez is going to house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Wow, what a move on the outside here by Bo Rodriguez. Watch our OC instant replay. Good pressure. Back picks up that rush coming off the end. Missed a tackle right there. And then he just over pursued and juked that guy, number 2, Landon Haybert there, and went up the sideline for another Bronco touchdown. What a move.
Yes, it was. Very athletic play. Great catch. And then that snap just does not look solid there, but it is good. So at the end of the first quarter, the Broncos lead 21-7.
Hi, I'm Gladys.
I'm Carlos.
And we are Window World.
We know that an invitation into your home is a privilege. We honor that by offering superior products that are not only beautiful but also energy efficient, reducing energy loss by 30%.
Our windows are professionally installed, backed by the industry's highest warranty, and at a guaranteed low price.
At Window World, we don't just stand behind our windows.
We stand on them.
How much is your injury worth? Insurance companies use analytics to figure that. But you're not a robot. Your case is as unique as you are. You need someone who cares about you. I'm Steve Brannon. Call me.
Well, welcome back for the second quarter of our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. The Broncos finished the quarter with an 8-play, 83-yard drive. Took them a minute and 50 seconds. Bo Rodriguez on the 48-yard touchdown reception to end the quarter. Mikey Coda through one quarter, 12 of 16, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. Valdez, 8 carries for 63 yards. Nope, 9 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown.
Right now, the Monterey defense is having a little problem stopping the Bronco offense right now. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. See their defensive coaches over there talking to them on the bench, trying to make some adjustments and figure some things out. The offense needs to come out for them and put some plays and a drive together themselves, keep that defense off the field. Bronco defense got to stop the last time, 3 and out, get off the field as well. That's their goal, and get that ball back to that hot offense.
Arrington 3 of 5 so far, but only for 21 yards, as a lot of their damage was done by Williams. He has 61 yards rushing in the first quarter. Of course, 44 of that on the long touchdown run. So he's going to give to Williams up the middle, and he's going to bounce off. Williams out over the 40 into Bronco territory, all the way down to about the 45, 46-yard line.
Yep, run out of bounds there by Mason Fosenbacher from the secondary, but watch here again. They pulled the guard, and I believe that's the H, coming from the left side over to the right, and just bounced outside, got everything caved in, and allowed that running back to get up to the Bronco 43-yard line, 1st and 10 Monterey.
So 33 yards on that carry, 93 yards I think now. Oh, flags on the play.
It's going to be offsides encroachment on the Bronco defense, I believe. See Jay Sherrill talking to his helpers out there, referee uniforms.
Encroachment. Defense, number 4. 5-yard penalty. Play first down.
That'll move it up 5 to the, looks like about the 38-yard line, make it 1st and 5 for Monterey.
So the 32-yard carry by Des Williams has him up over 90 yards now. Early, well, one play into the second quarter. Quick pass out there. This time Cam Taylor Still on his feet inside the 30, all the way down to the Bronco 26-yard line. I'm sorry, Landon Hebert on the reception.
A quick screen to the slot receiver. They brought the H, who was lined up on the left side behind the line. He quickly went out and kicked out the defender for the Broncos covering number 2, Landon Hebert, and allowed him to get across the field, up the field for a first down. Good play design, good blocking by Monterey. Ball's at the 26 of the Broncos. 1st and 10.
Dallas Trevino in at that H-back position. Baxter up the middle, big hole. Baxter just drops his head and barrels forward inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line, pickup of 13.
Watch right there. They pulled the guard over from the left to the right side and allowed Baxter to get up there inside the guard in the center position there. Had a nice hole to run through down to the Bronco. Looks like about the 13-yard line.
We saw Trevino throw the good block there. He also has caught 4 balls this year and a touchdown through the first 3 weeks. Arrington wants to throw up, intended for Boyd, but just a little too tall. Coverage there by the Broncos makes it fall incomplete.
I believe that's Arath Benavidez, number 8, down here on the coverage. As you see here, Odessa College. Nope, I stand corrected. That's number 6 for the Broncos back there. Aiden Zubia on the coverage.
2nd and 10 for the Plainsmen. Baxter has to carry up the middle, finds a big hole, and he's going to go in untouched for the Plainsman touchdown.
Good block inside by the interior lineman. Watch his vision here. There's the hole. He saw it when he looked to his right. Good cutback vision there for the Monterey running back, number 8, Kyrie Baxter. They are in the end zone one more time. Good blocking up front by that Monterey offensive line.
Cardenas on now for the extra point. And that kick itself is good. So quickly the Plainsmen cut it to 7. Broncos lead 21-14.
Right now we're seeing record numbers of people who are needing assistance for food insecurity, which means they just don't know where their next meal is coming from. Peanut butter is a great resource for our families. 1 jar of peanut butter equals 10 meals. We know it's really easy to just grab a peanut butter for yourself and grab a jar of peanut butter and drop it off at one of the locations that will be taking on peanut butter donations for the West Texas Food Bank.
Looking for an agency that can help you find the place of your dreams, build your house, or sell yours?
Your key to successful living is with Home Charm Realty.
The first moment we were in contact with Melody and Home Charm, she was the right person. You could tell that she wasn't in it to sell a home, she was in it to make that experience a positive one for us.
One of the biggest purchases in your life, and they made it a breeze.
Call us today to find out how we can help you achieve your goals.
Home Charm Realty, your key to successful living.
Well, the Lubbock Monterey Plainsmen quickly cut the lead to 7 as they take the ball 75 yards in 5 plays, only 1:40. And Kyrie Baxter takes it in from 13 yards out for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Kick will be fair caught there by the Broncos and Abel Avila, and they will take over on their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
They are a little worried about what's deep on those kickoffs, Clay. Mooching it down, that was one of our colleagues' pet peeves, Barry Sykes. He just did not understand that. But when you've got deep threat potential back there, you're worried about getting it covered and tackled. That's not kind of easier to go 30 or 40 yards to cover than 70.
Barry was what we would be considering old school, so.
Yeah.
I'm old school, but compared to Barry, I am in this century anyway.
Yeah.
Great man, highly missed. And the Broncos are going to do it again. They're going to come out.
Delay game. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Off the kick, and take that penalty for delay of game. Didn't hurt them on the last drive, any. So.
No. But they've got to realize that that ball is going to be marked and the play clock's going to be put into play, trying to keep the game flowing, keep it going, and not allow it to drag down as it progresses forward. And they lost 5 yards on first down.
Coda with 2 receivers, top and bottom. Snap low again. He's able to come up with it, but the ball tipped, intended for Baldonado, going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Tried to throw the quick stop route out across the field in front of the Monterey bench. Somebody got their hand up coming from the outside and tipped that ball there and got it down. So it'll be 2nd and 15 from the 20-yard line. See if the Broncos may try to slow that rush down with maybe a little screen pass of some kind.
Well, you know, they tried that earlier, and they did get a few yards out of it, but Monterey was ready for it. Coda, the pocket finally collapses. He's rolling right, and he's going to be smothered there and is going to lose all the way back to the 10-yard line. Middle linebacker Elijah Turner on the sack.
Yeah, he came from the inside as Coda went to roll and try to extend the play to his left with his feet. That linebacker's job is to mirror him from inside out. And he starts to roll, and that's exactly what Mr. Turner did there. And boy, this is 3rd and 23 for the Bronco offense from their own 12. Need to be careful here.
Yeah, you got to go way back in the playbook to find a 3rd and 23.
Not many OCs have a 3rd and 23.
Coda with plenty of time stays in the pocket. He's got Andrew Rodriguez broken up at the last second there. Great play by the defensive back for Monterey.
I believe that's number 7, Jaron Gomez. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Gets his hand in there just at the right time. Was in position to make that play and knocked the ball down. Going to be 4th and a whole bunch. Probably going to see the punt team on for the Broncos.
Evan Sanchez on to do the punting for the Broncos. It's like a little confusion, and going to have to hurry to get this off. And they're going to just let it go, and that's going to be another 5 yards. So that's going to put them punting.
Yep.
Offense, number 43, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Head referee Jay Sherrill with the call there.
Punting from their own 7-yard line.
Somebody's going to, I think this is Monterey. Monterey going to take the timeout.
Well, we'll take it with them. 9:24 remaining in the first half.
Welcome to Rose's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration meant to be shared. Go ahead, pull together tables for any size group. Because at Rose's, we believe that everyone deserves a seat at our table. So come together, share the joy, and experience authentic Mexican food at its finest as you create memorable moments in our comfortable, colorful dining room. After all, life is better with Rose's Cafe.
Well, as we return, the Broncos lining up to punt it from their own 7-yard line. Monterey used a timeout, so curious if they're going to set up some kind of attempt to block it here or going to set up a return. Dez Williams is the lone deep man for the Plainsmen.
They've got 9 on the line of scrimmage, Clay. They think they might be pinning their ears here. Tight punt formation for the Broncos. You got to block inside and make sure you don't get any penetration.
Sanchez gets it booed into it. Boy, I tell you what, he was under a lot of pressure. And Williams, oh, there's a flag. I don't know what that was for, unless maybe he looked like he was going to fair catch it.
It's going to be a sideline warning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was talking to one of the Monterey coaches. This could be a sideline warning. The officials have the
sideline warning. Lubbock, that's their first.
The officials have the white sideline part. You can see it right there at the bottom of your screen. They have to have that lane. That's implied it goes all the way from goal line to goal line so they can get down and see what's happening on the field. At that point, the punt return, like maybe one of the officials over there ran into one of the coaches on the sideline over there, coaches are supposed to be between the white skinny line and the thick one you see up at the top of the screen there. That's on both sides of the field.
44-yard punt for Sanchez and the Broncos. Here comes Baxter around the right side. No, I'm sorry, that's Lewis. Still on his feet all the way down just inside the 40 to the 39. Pickup of 12 yards.
I believe this is number 6 around the corner here.
Yeah, there's Lewis.
And
Not Lewis.
Des Williams. And number 21, that's Mason Fosenbacher making the tackle. You saw on our Odessa College instant replay. Down to the 39 right now. Monterey getting some momentum going with their running game.
They are. They're getting some push up front and able to move the ball on the ground. Over 100 yards now for Williams here early in the second quarter, and he's adding to it now. He's out around another 9 yards for the Plainsmen.
Dominic Taylor, number 0, from his linebacker position, stepping up to make the play, but not before they get 9 yards on first down. And on 2nd and 1, don't be surprised if they don't maybe open the playbook here and take a shot.
140 yards now rushing for Desmond Williams in the first half. Williams makes a good block there, but too much pressure from the Broncos. Coming up finally to make the sack is Abdiel Garcia for the Broncos.
They brought pressure that time, Clay, on a blitz. Saw it on our Odessa College instant replay. Quarterback did not have a chance to get rid of the ball, or did not get rid of the ball, and decided to eat the sack. They're all the way back to the 38-yard line, 3rd, and about 9 yards to go for the Monterey Plainsmen. It's a big sack.
Talking about Des Williams 2 weeks ago against Abilene Wiley, 24 carries, 195 yards. So he is no stranger to big production. Harrington pocket collapses, he rolls, he throws. Just a little bit over the hands there. I think that was Hebert again. It's going to be incomplete. Almost coming up with the interception, I believe. Was that Fosenbacher?
I might have been number 21. I believe you're right. He was back there roaming the center of the field, and that's the first throw we've seen from Luke Arrington where he was not very accurate while on the move there.
So Cardenas now out to do the punting from only the 38-yard line. I mean, you go here to try and pin them inside the 10. I don't know if we'll go with the high kick or the coffin corner. Looking for that corner, and he's going to get it, but it's not going to be quite as good. But still, going to mark him at the 18-yard line. Better than kicking into the end zone, but only by 2 yards.
Yep, and Bronco defense gets off the field after really they had 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
And tried to throw 2 passes, and it really backfired in their face. Give the Bronco defense and their coaching staff credit for bringing pressure, getting the sack, and then forcing them into a long situation on 3rd down. Now the Bronco offense needs to put a drive together, I think, get some more points and some more momentum here.
Well, I guarantee you they're out there ready to snap the ball this time. So Coda with 2 receivers bottom, got an H-back, Baldonado lined up at the H-back. Gives up the middle, still on his feet. I believe that's Valdez. Going to take the whole Monterey defensive squad just about to bring him down. So he's going to plow forward for a gain of about 5.
Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Pulled the guard and the H, or tight end, Baldonado, from the left side over to the right. And give Valdez credit for keeping his feet going and getting up for about 5 yards on 1st down.
Boy, the middle of the field's open behind that middle linebacker again. Valdez, though, is not even – he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but just barely as the Monterey defense, with a lot of penetration, make the tackle.
And you notice there wasn't anything in the middle of the field defender-wise for the Monterey Plainsmen on 2nd down there. Thought we might see a play action and hit something coming into the middle of the field. May do that here on 3rd and about 3.
Valdez remains the running back.
They got a safety over here, though, lurking in the middle.
Coda underneath. Oh, hit Medrano in the hands, a little behind him, but a catch he needs to make, and he knows it.
And Coda knows he probably should have put that ball in front of him, too.
Just didn't quite hit him where he needed to,
Nope.
and that's going to bring up another punting situation for Evan Sanchez and the Broncos.
If he throws that in front of him in stride, he's probably still running up the sideline over there. They'll see that in film, make the adjustments. Talk about that over here on the sideline maybe after this drive. But I'll guarantee you Mikey will see that and he'll think, I've got to get that ball in front of him. Hit him in stride.
Yep, two deep backs this time. The punt, the snap is bounced, but fielded there cleanly by Sanchez. Williams got a flag on the play, but he is going to get the ball all the way down inside the Bronco 30-yard line, but I don't think that's going to stand.
Yeah, I think this is going to be some kind of hold or block in the back in the middle of that return. That's why it was able to get across on the left side, across the field, and got all the way up. Looks like it was right around the 30, 31, 29-yard line, but that's, like you said, going to come back. Jay Sherrill talking to his guys where it's happened. See the flag right there. That's from the spot.
We have 2 fouls on the play. We have holding on the offense. We also have personal foul, blindside block. That penalty will be declined. We go 10 yards from the flag. First down, Monterey.
So the 2 penalties there. Take one of those and move it back from the spot of the foul 10 yards. That's where the flag was. It was at the 49 of Odessa High Schools. It's going to go back to the 41 of Monterey, and they will start this drive 1st and 10 from there.
Well, we saw nothing but touchdowns in the first quarter. 1 punt by Monterey. Now the last three drives, 2 by the Broncos, 1 by Monterey, all 3 punts. So kind of change of fortunes here for the offenses. Defensive making some adjustments. Offense going to have to readjust. Arrington fakes. Arrington's going to drop it underneath. Catch is made there by the H-back, Dallas Trevino, his 5th catch of the season. He's going to be out to midfield, set up a 2nd and 1.
That's the H coming all the way from the left side behind the formation to the right. Little misdirection to confuse the defense. You saw number 4, Ryan Sanchez, the defensive end for Odessa High, trailing there, but did make the play at the midfield stripe. Got 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Trevino moves. Baxter's going to take the ball up the middle. Baxter still on his feet. He bounces it left. Great stiff arm by Baxter. Man, the stiff arm has made a return this year.
Yes, it has.
As we've seen several, and he's going to have a first down at the Bronco 35-yard line.
Watch on our Odessa College instant replay. Good step, good cut right there, and then bang, get out of my way. I'm not going to have you grab me like that. And just as you said, got the defender out of the way and all the way up to the Bronco 35 for a Plainsman first down.
2 receivers down bottom of the screen for the Plainsman. Trevino still in on the right side as he goes in motion at the H-back position. High snap, Arrington pulls it down. Baxter's not going to, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there as Ryan Sanchez really messed things up over there for the Broncos.
Yep, he forced him to bounce, and when he bounced and got away from Sanchez, Christian Zubiate, the other defensive end, number 5, came up and made the play.
Well, 2nd and 10 for the Plainsmen as they're going to split 2 receivers down bottom. Haven't seen much of Boyd so far. Look for him. He's down at the bottom of your screen. Look for him to have an impact on the ball game at some point tonight. Arrington, high snap, gives to Williams. He's up the middle. Williams still on his feet. Going to be dragged down by Taylor. Last man he had to beat between him and the end zone.
Pulled the right guard across to kick out. The hole opened up from the left side. And like you said, he just a little scat right up the middle there off the left side, I should say, before Taylor saved a touchdown for the Bronco defense.
Well, something I jotted down in my notes after watching what little film we were able to hunt down was the Broncos were not going to be able to arm tackle these running backs.
No.
They had too good a balance or too strong. Williams, once again, he's up the middle, and he's going to go untouched into the end zone as the Plainsmen now a kick away from tying the ball game.
Watch here on Odessa College Instant Replay. It's going to open right there. The number 53 for Monterey, Felipe Pacina, kicked out the linebacker that was there to make the play as he came across. Did a good job of kicking that linebacker out and finding a crease and a hole for that running back to get in the end zone.
Kick is good, so we're now tied. 21, we'll be back.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Well, the Plainsmen quickly tied up. Took them only 5 plays, 2 minutes and 9 seconds, as Desmond Williams carries it in for the 16-yard touchdown. Mr. Williams so far here in the first half, 11 carries equaling a season high, 195 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he has been very productive, and he's playing some on defense as well.
And that was a concern that I had for this Bronco defense, being able to stop the run. And right now, they are having a hard time with these running backs, Williams, Moore, and Baxter. For the Plainsmen, they're down here with their defensive coaches trying to figure some things out. They are not filling from the inside linebacker position right now, and the holes are there for Monterey. The Odessa High offense needs to put a drive together and get some momentum before the half's out at 3 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Desmond Williams averaging 17.7 yards per carry. Coda stays in the pocket and fires. Going to be incomplete, intended for Bo Rodriguez.
What they did there, Clay, they put 3 receivers to the near side, 1-on-1 up to the top. There's no safety help there, and they thought they could throw the stopper out in front of the Monterey bench, and their defensive back over there got his hand in there and broke it up. I believe that's
it's
number
Boyd.
2.
No, it's Q Boyd.
Q Boyd.
So I think they feel like he's okay on man-man coverage.
On the island, yeah.
So that frees them up as they blitz. This time Coda's going to try and fight through it. Still on his feet. Coda still on his feet. He's going to actually get positive yardage out of that up to the 37-yard line, gain of 6.
Watch the pressure come from the outside. Too many men to try to block there. Give Coda credit for keeping his feet going and his balance and getting positive yards out of nothing there.
But a big third down now in a long 4 for the Broncos. Need to keep the defense off the field. Andrew Rodriguez has the catch. He's still on his feet down inside the 40-yard line all the way down to about the 38, 39-yard line. First down, Broncos.
Monterey trying to play man-to-man on the outside there, and they're having a hard time staying with these Bronco receivers as Andrew Rodriguez makes the stop, a catch on the stop route.
24 yards on that pitch and catch, so the Broncos with a new set of downs. Coda fakes to Valdez. He's going deep for Andrew Rodriguez, just a little bit too long, as Rodriguez had maybe one step on Gomez, the defensive back.
Yeah, little adrenaline throw there, Clay. You think his eyes got big when he saw him behind him for that step or two that you talked about. Just a little too much on the pass. And going to force 2nd and 10 from the Plainsman 39-yard line.
Baldonado going to line up as an H-back again, at least to start the play.
Broncos have 3 timeouts, all 3 in their back pocket.
Coda's going to roll right. Throws down. Bo Rodriguez makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So for the Broncos, 15 yards and a first down.
Brought the tight end or H over across. They're trying to get him out one-on-one on the flat. Give Coda credit for reading that and seeing Bo Rodriguez on the out route to the far side of the field, doing a good job catching the ball and getting out of bounds at the Monterey 24-yard line.
Now Coda, good job of throwing there at almost a full sprint. So the Broncos, 2:15 remaining. They don't want to score too quick. Don't want to leave Monterey too much time. Valdez up the middle. And this time he's going to be caught there quickly by middle linebacker Elijah Turner for a short gain.
Yeah, not much off the left side there. The Monterey defensive front did a good job of controlling their gap assignments up front. And not much, only got a yard there on first down. The Broncos did, 2nd and 9. Let's see what they dial up here at 1:50. And the clock running, don't have to hurry. Plenty of time and those 3 timeouts, as I said earlier.
Coda surveys the field. Middle of the field's open. Coda's going to keep it himself. He's going to fight forward for a gain of about 5 down to the 18-yard line, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a design quarterback power or lead run for him. Allowing that back to get up in the gap responsibility over on the left side. They're trying to bust him through. They got about 6 yards, 5 yards out of
they
it.
got 5, so it's 3rd and 4. Clock will be inside a minute at the end of this play. Valdez is going to bounce it, and he's going to have the Bronco first down at the 11-yard line.
Good job by the right side again of Guevara and Carrillo. Watch our Odessa College instant replay as they just crease a hole open over on the right side and allow that back to get up there to the 11-yard line. First, they can get a first down at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Another good thing for the Broncos, though, the clock now inside of 45 seconds, so they are not going to leave Monterey much, if any, time. Bo Rodriguez in motion. They're going to throw underneath to him. He's inside the 6, 5. Uh-oh. There's going to be a flag. Don't think that's going to go against the Broncos. Think that's going to be touchdown Rodriguez.
Yep, might be a face mask here. We'll see what the call is, as he just did a good job of.
Yeah, I think they're going to pick it up.
Oh, really? Let's see. Yep, I believe you're
I think
right.
they just picked it up.
And he did a good job of keeping his balance. The defender overran the pursuit angle. Here is Jay Sherrill going to tell us what's going on. Oh, he did call. Yeah, he's going to call it.
It'll be marked on the kickoff, maybe.
Interesting.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 8. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Touchdown is good.
Well, that gives the Broncos a lot of possibilities kicking off from the Monterey 45-yard line. You may see an onside attempt for sure.
Or a high pooch kick again, maybe.
Yep. Zubia on to do the kicking, and it is good. So 31 seconds remaining here. The Broncos leading 28-21.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
It's what every cowboy dreams about under the Texas moon, getting to see their sweetie. Rich, flavorful kisses that taste like strawberries, cascading chocolate swirls that make an hombre weak in the knees, and cool, creamy shapes that'll put a jingle in your spurs. Heck, they're dreaming of Texas Burger, where they've corralled fresh-made goodness sweeter than Pecos cantaloupe. Texas Burger, wanted by Texans everywhere.
Well, 31 seconds remaining here in the first half. Our Trans Global Production score reads Odessa High School 28, the Plainsmen 21. The Broncos kicking off from the Plainsman 45. So don't know if we'll see a little funny business here or not. Monterey's ready for it.
Yeah, it's almost like a hands team out, thinking onside here.
So, yeah, they're just going to tell him just boot it through. Didn't know if they might go for something up in the air, just try and kick it to an open spot, but just boots it through the end zone. So Monterey will have 31 seconds remaining here to try and do something with the ball.
Yeah, they've got 2 timeouts in their back pocket as well. So if they decide to maybe hit a big play somehow, get the ball upfield, they could use those timeouts and put themselves in a scoring position where they could score, Clay, and they have the option for the second half.
Right.
They could come out and score. We could see a 10 to 14 point switch there if that works out for them that way.
Boyd here at the bottom of your screen right now, man coverage, and Arrington's going to throw the other way to Cam Taylor, and it is almost intercepted out there. Good coverage by the Broncos.
That's number 24, Jesus Villa, running step for step with the wide receiver. As you said, they had 2 receivers down here, tried to get one-on-one coverage up at the top, and Villa played it very well for the Bronco defense.
Well, and Gio Cardenas, the kicker for Monterey, I know has been successful from at least 39 yards this year. So they don't have to get all the way down. They just need to get a little closer than they are now, obviously.
Middle of the field is not open right now.
Arrington is going to break through one tackle, going to come up and fire to one of the coaches on the sideline. So 16 seconds remaining now, and 3rd and 10. You want to be careful here. You don't want to, well, I guess there's little enough time. You would be okay if you throw another incompletion.
You notice the rush there, Clay. The defensive ends stayed wide and outside and forced Arrington to have to step up. They contained him in the pocket and made him have to make a decision, not allowing him to get outside and use his feet to extend a play.
Now this is going to hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be Williams again, and Williams is going to be out over the 40 to the 45-yard line. Still 6 seconds on the clock. They're going to mark him up at the 46 for a gain of 21.
Miguel Ramos pushed him out of bounds here in front of the Broncos sideline at the 46. 6 seconds left. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's just not enough time.
Watch how
think.
deep secondary here, Clay. Somebody called timeout.
Monterey, second team timeout.
We'll take it with them. We'll be back for the last play of the half after this.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
Well, back for the last play here. 6 seconds remaining, barring a penalty, of course, a defensive penalty. I say last play. I guess theoretically it could throw a quick hitter out of bounds.
Well, as many people as Odessa High has playing that deep prevent secondary, something could be open in the middle. I would not think so.
Yeah, but not enough time to catch it and get down and still have time on the clock.
Correct.
Not that deep anyway. And throw it quickly, screen out there, and the turf monster comes up and tackles Cam Taylor for a gain of about 3, but 1 second remaining on the clock.
Timeout. Monterey. That is their final team timeout.
Since 1958, we've been present for you. We appreciate our community and care about West Texans. That's why we're celebrating our love for this amazing community with a spectacular giveaway. From August 1st to December 6th, you can stop by one of our branches or find us at an event in the Midland, Odessa community to receive a special scratch-off card. There's a number of presents for you, including our grand prize, a 2-year lease on a 2024 Cadillac XT or $7,500 cash. Other prizes include a free car wash, oil change, and Complex community merchandise. At Complex Community Federal Credit Union, we're all about taking care of you and giving back with heartfelt generosity. So don't wait. Visit ccfcupresentforyou.com for details and official rules.
Arrington back to pass. Arrington going to roll right. It's going to throw underneath. Caught there by Elite. I think that's turn. Oh, ball comes loose. The Broncos pick it up. Now the Broncos going the other way with it, and they're going to be down. So a little excitement there on the last play of the half. But the Broncos will come into the house leading the Lubbock Monterey Plainsmen 28-21 at halftime.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
In West Texas, the spirit of rivalry runs deep, especially when it comes to high school football. But beyond the gridiron, there's a common ground we all share. At Sewell Ford, we believe that while competition brings us together, collaboration drives us forward. No matter the colors we wear, we all share the open road and the thrill of the drive. Sewell Ford, discover what brings us together.
Rosa's Cafe's breakfast takes me back to those early mornings. The smell of fresh homemade tortillas filling the air. The warmth of my mother's kitchen wrapped around me like a hug. Rosa's is a taste of home, a reminder of the love and tradition that went into every dish. Taste the authentic flavors of a Rosa's Cafe breakfast. After all, life is better with Rosa's Cafe.
Live with studios in Midland and Odessa. You're watching First Alert 7 News at 6.
Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us here at 6. And we start with a story that is developing right now.
According to the Midland County Department of Emergency Management, crews are on scene of an industrial accident in the 1900 block of West County Road 137 in western Midland County. This is an ongoing situation, but what we know at this time is that a male was doing metal work on top of a vacuum trailer. It wasn't properly ventilated and caused an explosion that resulted in the man's death. No other injuries were reported, and the Midland County Sheriff's Office, as well as the Midland County Emergency Management Team, will be investigating. We will bring you more when we learn more.
Tracking crime now, this man you're about to see, 51-year-old Rodney Lopez, was arrested and charged with 2 counts of manufacture, delivery of a controlled substance. Narcotics investigators and SWAT executing a search warrant on West County Road 117 and found what they suspect to be fentanyl, methamphetamine, cocaine, and 2 handguns. The Midland County Sheriff's Office says they are still investigating and that more charges are pending.
Midland County Commissioners voted in favor of an increase in property taxes. The new tax rate increases from 0.120 to 0.131 per $100 valuation. You can see those exact numbers on your screen right now. The vote was 3-2 in favor of raising the tax rate. Commissioners that voted against the increase said the county should simply make more budget cuts to avoid raising taxes. This goes into account for the 2025 fiscal year.
Midland International Air and Spaceport was facing another Transportation Security Administration equipment outage today, but as of 5 o'clock today, both lines are back open again.
And thank goodness, because lines were up to 90 minutes to 120 minutes long. MAF brought in an expert to look at the TSA equipment because at one point, like we said, that wait was 90 minutes or more. The airport has also seen record numbers of passengers, with the airport director aiming to add new upgrades.
First Alert 7 News' Armando Gomez spoke with the director about the new projects and joins us now with the details. Armando?
The TSA equipment outage has been a struggle and also stressful for passengers who are flying out of Midland. I spoke with the airport director about the projects and the upgrades. Airport officials are asking passengers to arrive early for their flights. There has been 2 TSA equipment outages in 1 week. As one security lane is available, people would have to wait in line for an average of 45 minutes.
I was kind of shocked to see that it's down again. I come here regularly on business. I was here last Thursday, and it was a huge issue. The line was already out to baggage claim just for the TSA.
Kimberlyn had to wait in line for the security checkpoint for an hour and a half last week on Thursday. Passengers had scheduled flights ahead of time, and some passengers arrived early for their flights, but they still missed it.
That was unexpected, and then there was no notice. That was the biggest thing. There was no notice that I got, but the lady said that it was on TV, and so when I was like, well, I probably didn't catch it that night, but that was the biggest thing, was just no notice.
The airport will add to the south end of the terminal building a new security checkpoint that will start with 3 lanes, including a dedicated pre-check lane for passengers can have a smoother experience.
The whole process will happen on the lobby level, so there's never a chance of having to wait in line on stairs like we have right now, which is kind of dangerous. When they finish going through the checkpoint process, they'll go upstairs to the concourse level and come out between gate 4 and 5.
The total cost of the upgrades is $38 million, and the airport is looking to have grants to cover it. It will likely not be completed until 2026. The upgrade is capable of extending it to 4 lanes. There will be new restrooms, LED lighting, and a pet relief area.
It'll be a much smoother operation for passengers. They'll be able to come right into the south end, go through the whole process. We'll also have a pet relief area because more and more people are traveling with pets.
The airport director says be here before 2 hours before your flight leaves. Reporting in Midland for First Alert 7 News, I'm Armando Gomez.
All right, it's time now to talk your weather forecast. Another warm one across West Texas, especially as we move closer to the weekend.
That's right, and we are waiting for those cooler temperatures and some rain, hopefully. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Tom Tieferteller. Tom.
Well, both are on tap for the weekend as a cold front arrives in West Texas. Today, not a lot happening. A few clouds developing with the daytime heating, and there's been a couple of showers here and there across parts of the Trans-Pecos into the mountain areas, but nothing very organized out there this afternoon. As you can see, some of the clouds showing up here on our live eye cam in Pecos right now, where temperatures have been hot, still at the century mark in Pecos, 101 in Presidio, and triple digits out towards Monahans this afternoon, but looking at temperatures into the mid-90s across the Midland, Odessa area, so things are still kind of hot, and they'll continue that way. Humidity levels have dropped a little bit, but still up there, making little discomfort across the area. That's going to keep temperatures up into the overnight hours. Looking good for the Odessa high game. It'll be a little on the hot side with temperatures near 90, but we'll drop down into the lower 70s. And then some bigger changes with that front, thunderstorm chances and cooler temperatures. And we'll talk about all that here in a few minutes.
Thank you, Tom. The Immigration is Big Business for the Workforce conference took place today at Odessa College.
The conference opened with a clear message. This was not a political event, but instead a discussion of the vital role of immigration in business and economic development, particularly in Texas and the Permian Basin. In Texas, according to the numbers, immigrants make up 17% of the total population. Nationally, they also play a key role in critical industries, again, according to their numbers, comprising 19% of healthcare workers, 40% of construction workers, and 20% of energy workers. In the Permian Basin alone, 13% of the population, roughly 21,000 plus, are immigrants, and they account for 18% of the region's workforce.
Immigrants are punching well above their weight, and that's an important stat for people to think about, especially as we have an aging workforce in the state of Texas and the United States in general, and as our birth rate is only around 1.66 right now. So we're not even replacing ourselves. So to continue to have this really beautiful economy that's growing and thriving, we need to make sure we're attracting talent from across the skills spectrum.
According to the Perryman Group, it's estimated that 191,000 people will be needed to fill the new jobs expected in the Permian Basin by the year 2050. To address that demand, the groundwork for establishing an immigrant resource center in the region was discussed. That center would help immigrants pursue U.S. citizenship or obtain a visa by better preparing them for the workforce.
We're not out recruiting, we're not going to the border or anything. What it is working with some community partners. We're trying to identify the people that are already here and help provide a way for them to get documented and work legally in this area.
Also, by providing legal avenues for employment, they say it could have a positive impact on reducing crime rates in the community.
As the Permian Basin continues to grow, there's always a greater need for trade skill jobs. That's where Skill Point Alliance comes in and assists students with learning these skills and joining the workforce after school.
First Alert 7's Rachel Fortunato spoke with Skill Point Alliance as well as a recent graduate from their electrical program. Rachel?
Skill Point Alliance is a nonprofit organization that started 30 years ago. They have been serving students in the Permian Basin since 2022.
It is very important, this trades development training, because we see the need of HVAC technicians, electricians in every day.
Skill Point Alliance partners with colleges like Odessa and Midland College to train students as HVAC technicians and electrical apprentices.
This program, the Skill Point Alliance, we offer trade skills to students such as Titus over here. We provide academic training, lecture in the morning, and hands-on training, lab work in the afternoon.
Each course takes 4 to 5 weeks to complete, and students are fully licensed at the end, a requirement to join the workforce in Texas. Skill Point also helps their students find jobs after the completion of their course.
So our program is a rapid employment model. That's why our courses are short. We invite employer partners in the community that are interested in hiring entry-level employees. So we assist the students in having that resume ready, having those interview skills ready.
All programs are completely free to students and require no prior experience.
We provide absolutely everything. They don't have, the only commitment that we want from them is attendance and employment after the program.
One of their recent graduates is Titus.
I was trying to look for a career, something that I can build on the skills. So that's why I chose, I started looking around for programs that offer electrical, and that's why I found Skill Point.
Titus trained to become an electrical apprentice and is currently using his skills at a job in the oil field. He hopes to continue to develop these skills and encourage others to consider trade skill jobs.
In the near future, I'll become the master electrician, and in the future, I'll become maybe a trainer just to give back, because we need to transfer the skills to other people.
In 2023, Skill Point taught 110 students. In 2024, they are expected to teach 150. Skill Point is currently accepting applications for their 2025 programs. To learn more about Skill Point and where you can apply, visit this story on our website. For First Alert 7 News, I'm Rachel Fortunato.
Well, Donald Trump is hosting a private lunch in Midland next month. That's according to our partners at the Odessa American. Prices to attend the former president's lunch, it'll be on October 2nd, by the way. They start at $25,000 and they go up to $924,600. For those of them that are going and would like a picture with the former president, that'll cost them as well. Photo ops, $50,000. Again, this is an invite-only luncheon.
Still ahead here on First Alert 7 News at 6. Mark your calendar. The Texas Size Garage Sale is almost here. We have a sneak peek for you up next.
And the fourth First Alert 7 Peanut Butter Drive for the West Texas Food Bank is next Thursday. You can drop peanut butter off to the First Alert 7 studios in the Music City Mall or at either of the West Texas Food Bank locations in Midland or Odessa.
When it comes to halftime, you decide which band is the best in the Basin by voting in your First Alert 7 Band of the Week contest. Brought to you by America's Wholesale Furniture. On Sunday nights during First Alert 7 News at 10, we'll announce 2 bands who will face off during the following Friday night. You'll have until noon Friday to go to firstalert7.com to cast your vote. Then we'll announce the winning band during Friday Night Blitz, only on First Alert 7. Band of the Week, brought to you by America's Wholesale Furniture.
Make yourself known now.
31001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you
and inspire change every day.
Something is broken. Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus. Season 2 starts September 9th.
Wave!
Are you ready?
For what, the wave?
No, for the Friday Night Blitz.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, Fridays at 10:15 on First Alert 7.
Hey, dude, here it comes, ready?
Here we go.
Wave! Now we're ready for this one? Yeah, here it comes.
Friday Night Blitz, live at 10:15, only on First Alert 7. Brought to you by Odessa College, United Supermarkets, and Dr. Pepper.
All right, mark your calendar for the Texas Size Garage Sale. It's back. First Alert 7 got a sneak peek at what the warehouse looks like now as volunteers for Senior Life Midland prepare for the big shopping weekend. Now, if you have time to volunteer as well, Senior Life Midland needs about 500 volunteers to help out on shopping days. Now, the early bird sale is on October 11th and costs $5 to enter, but every other day is free to get in and shop, and the money raised will fund 1/3 of the Meals on Wheels meals that are served each year.
Well, some big changes coming up in the forecast this weekend as we'll see thunderstorms, some milder temperatures on the way. We'll talk about that coming up next.
Want to catch the next high school football game at Ratliff Stadium, but you can't be there in person? Get another chance this Sunday night at 9 as the Panthers or the Broncos battle their rivals. Sunday nights are made for high school football, exclusively on KWWT My 30.
There's something for everyone at the 55th Annual Septemberfest, the largest fundraiser for the Museum of the Southwest, taking place September 20th through 22nd. Don't miss our Friday night preview party with a ticketed dinner and early shopping with artists. Then bring the entire family on Saturday and Sunday for the Artist Festival and Kinderfest. Get out and support the 55th Annual Septemberfest, September 20th through 22nd. Sponsorships and tickets are available now at museumsw.org/Septemberfest.
A new school year means new routines for you and your kids. Be morning ready with Wake Up West Texas, because we're up to get you going. Tracking your First Alert forecast, the only station giving you the first sign of the next big weather maker, as well as breaking news as it happens in your neighborhood and all over the Permian Basin. Getting the whole story, everything you need to know today, so you can focus on the important things and your important ones. Wake Up West Texas. We're up to get you back to school ready.
Watch us on Investigate TV Plus weekdays at 3:30 on First Alert 7.
And then stay tuned for First Alert 7 News at 4.
CBS 7 is now First Alert 7, when you want to know first. Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's Chief Meteorologist Tom Tiefertiller.
It is a hot one out there across West Texas and southeast of Mexico. Not too much on the radars this afternoon. Satellite and radar view shows plenty of clouds across portions of the Trans-Pecos into the mountain areas. Occasionally there's been a shower or two out there, but for the most part pretty quiet conditions as we're still seeing this big ridge of high pressure hold on to our weather, and that's going to continue to be the case until about Saturday. That's when this next feature here, this upper level low that's spinning across portions of California, is going to move in towards the plains and affect us with a cool front and the possibility of some thunderstorms in our forecast. Not a lot happening across the state. A few spotty showers, thunder showers across portions of South Central and South Texas has really been about it, as temperatures are a little on the hot side across most areas, but rain cooling things off in San Antonio and Corpus Christi this afternoon and down towards Brownsville too, but we're all the way up to 101 in Presidio this afternoon and triple digits around the Pecos area. Futurecast Things are pretty quiet all the way through tomorrow. We may see a couple of clouds first thing in the morning. And by tomorrow afternoon, most of the clouds are looked to be across portions of the mountain areas where we could see an isolated shower, thunder shower in the forecast. But right now, high school football looks A-OK across the area. It's Saturday where we're going to have some concerns as that front starts to move in. Could see a little dry line feature set up and kick off some scattered showers and thunderstorms that will move off to the east, it looks like, through the evening hours. And again, an isolated strong to severe storm is not out of the question as this moves across through the evening into the early part of the overnight coming up on Saturday into Sunday morning as that front gets a little bit closer into the area. And again, an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm. Best bet's going to be across southeast New Mexico, but some of that may trickle in across parts of the western Permian Basin, upper Trans-Pecos, with damaging winds being the biggest threat if we see those storms develop. Lower 70s overnight tonight under generally clear skies, but waking up to a few clouds in the morning across the Permian Basin south into the lower Trans-Pecos, mostly sunny by the afternoon. And your First Alert 7 10-day forecast is showing that we are seeing an uptick in those rain chances on Saturday into Sunday as that front rolls into the area. But it's also going to bring some milder air to the forecast, and a stronger front looks to be on the way next week.
Wave! Are you ready?
The wave?
No, for the Friday Night Blitz.
Oh, obviously I am.
Yeah, Fridays at 10:15 on First Alert 7.
I cannot wait for it. Ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Here it comes.
Wave!
Now, are we ready for this one?
Friday Night Blitz, live at 10:15, only on First Alert 7. Brought to you by Odessa College, United Supermarkets, and Dr. Pepper.
High school football is everything. Make yourself known now.
831001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with.
Well, changes are coming up in the forecast as we're going to see a cold front arrive this weekend. It's going to bring some thunderstorms back into the forecast and also bring some milder, more seasonal weather back to us into next week, especially those morning lows getting back into the 60s. But over the next couple of days, though, things are going to be a little on the hot side.
All righty. Well, at least we have something to look forward to, some rain. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back here for First Alert 7 News at 10 and at 9 on the CW.
For almost 70 years, we have been your trusted companion through history's most defining moments.
We've witnessed history unfold.
And we've always been committed to reporting with integrity and courage.
As we continue to grow and evolve with the times, there's one thing that will never change.
That you can trust us to serve the Permian Basin in the same unwavering commitment we've had since day one.
So thank you for nearly 70 years of support, and stick around.
Because you won't want to miss what happens next.
First Alert 7, when you want to know first.
Wave! Are you ready?
For what, the wave?
No, for the Friday Night Blitz.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, Fridays at 10:15 on First Alert 7.
Hey, dude, here it comes. Ready?
Here we go. Wave!
Now, are we ready for this one? Here it comes.
Friday Night Blitz, live at 10:15, only on First Alert 7. Brought to you by Odessa College, United Supermarkets, and Dr. Pepper.
High school football is everything.
Right now, we're seeing record numbers of people who are needing assistance for food insecurity, which means they just don't know where their next meal is coming from. Peanut butter is a great resource for our families. You know, 1 jar of peanut butter equals 10 meals. We know it's really easy to just grab a peanut butter for yourself and grab a jar of peanut butter and drop it off at one of the locations that will be taking on peanut butter donations for the West Texas Food Bank.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. As always, we're produced and directed by Bob Bailey, who is Trans Global Productions. The Broncos leading 28-21, a very close ball game. Here at half, we did have a little mix-up. It is Nathan having a hard time telling the 6 from the 8 as far as Desmond Williams and Kyrie Baxter. So we do have a little correction on the stats there. Williams not quite as far along as what we thought. But, Kyle, why don't you talk to us a little bit about what happened statistically in the first half?
And it's as close in some cases as the scoreboard indicates, Clay. between the two teams. Odessa High with 14 first downs and Monterey with 11. In the rushing category for Odessa High School, number 33, George Valdez, 13 carries, 78 yards in that first half and a touchdown. Mikey Cota, the only other ball carrier for the Broncos in that first half, 3 carries on 3 yards. So they had 81 total yards of rushing in the first half. Cota also had a good half throwing the football, 15 of 24, 196 yards and 3 touchdowns. His favorite receiver tonight is number 13. That's Aramis Rodriguez.
Or Bo.
For Bo, as he goes by. 5 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown. Kobe Maldonado, 5 catches for 63 yards. And also Andrew Rodriguez, 3 catches for 45. They had 100, and as we said, 96 yards and through the airways, 277 yards total in the first half. For Monterey, the story for them has been the ability for them to run the football tonight. Des Williams, 12 carries for 174 yards in that first half. His running back made in the backfield, Kyrie Baxter, number 8, 2 carries for 41 yards. They ended up with 207 yards rushing the ball. Their quarterback, number 5, Luke Arrington, was 6 of 12 for 51 yards. His favorite receiver, numbers-wise, was number 2, Landon Hebert, with 3 catches for 33 yards. Dallas Trevino had a catch for 9. Number 3, Cam Taylor, had a catch for 4 and 13. Josiah Glass also had a catch for 5. They had 51 yards throwing the ball and catching through the airways. 264 yards for them total in the first half. So we saw some individual talent, Clay, that really shone, I guess you will, on their shine there, however you want to say it. But the second half is going to come down to whose defense is going to be able to shut the other one down. As you can see, our Bronco crowd and the light show happening here at Ratliff Stadium tonight.
Well, elsewhere around the district this week, 2-6A, as that's our home district here. Tomorrow, all the games are Friday except for this game tonight. Tomorrow night, the Panthers of Odessa Permian will be playing here at Ratliff also against Amarillo Tascosa from up in the Panhandle. The Panthers 3-0 on the season. Midland Legacy will be traveling to Shotwell Stadium in Abilene to take on the Abilene High Eagles. Legacy 0-3, uncharacteristic, but we've had much discussion about that schedule.
Maybe the toughest schedule in the district, no doubt,
Crazy.
non-district.
And so they're going to Abilene to try and get back their winning ways, who, of course, the Panthers beat Abilene here last week, 42-37, so beat them only by 5. The Bulldogs of Midland High will be in Midland tomorrow night against El Paso Montwood, Kyle's favorite El Paso school.
Obviously last week, since I tried to get them to come play here.
Friendship is coming off a huge win in Wichita Falls Legacy, 70-7. But they're going to take on Lubbock Cooper next week, so it's going to be a whole different situation up there in Lubbock.
Lubbock Cooper is much, much, much better, I would think, than the Wichita Falls team. And they've had some teams and some talent up out in the Cooper area of Lubbock, out on the northeast side of the city and the area up there around Lubbock. Most of you that are listening to us know that.
Backtrack real quick. Midland High 2-1 on the season. Friendship 2-1 on the season. Lost that first game against Byron Nelson from the Dallas area. And the last game this week in District 2-6A is going to be the San Angelo Bobcats playing at home versus Belton High School. San Angelo 1-2 on the season after beating Abilene Cooper last week for their first win. And here come the Broncos, red light and all, as we get prepared to start the second half here at Ratliff, as the Broncos will be kicking off to the Lubbock Monterey Plainsmen. Well, the Broncos to kick off to begin the second half, leading 28-21. Plainsman, deep man back at the 10. And it's just going to be a little scooch kick. It's going to go out of bounds. So Monterey will take over at the, was it 25 or 30?
It should be at the 25, I believe. That's out of bounds on the kickoff legal procedure.
That's it.
And they will start 1st and 10 from the 25.
Illegal kick out of bounds. The ball we placed at the 30-yard line.
30.
First down. Monterey.
Stand corrected.
I guess it's supposed to be the 25, but the 5-yard penalty puts it at the 30. So they've changed that over the years, and I'm old school, so.
Okay, Barry.
So the Plainsmen come out looking to get a tying score on the board. Bronco defense coming out. Everybody's a little bit refreshed after halftime. Sun is down. It is cooled off about 10 or 12, about 10 degrees, down in the middle 80s now. Arrington is going to give up the middle, and that is Williams, and Williams just going to absolutely have nowhere to go as Ryan Sanchez for the Broncos makes a stop.
And he's playing the defensive end position for the Bronco defense on the left side. Got off the block. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. And he just got off the block, kept his outside gap responsibility, and made the play for only a 1-yard gain.
Second down, going to swing it out to Williams, and he's got some green. Going to run through a Bronco, but the Bronco still makes a tackle just short of the first down.
Jesus Avila out there to make the play, just a little swing pass.
Got an injury on the field, as you see the tackle there, and we'll be back to Ratliff right after this.
Rosa's Cafe's breakfast takes me back to those early mornings. The smell of fresh homemade tortillas filling the air. The warmth of my mother's kitchen wrapped around me like a hug. Rosa's is a taste of home, a reminder of the love and tradition that went into every dish. Taste the authentic flavors of a Rosa's Cafe breakfast. After all, life is better with Rosa's Cafe.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
Well, as we return to action, they did mark the ball up at the 40-yard line for first down. Flags on the play
Prior
here.
to the snap, false start, offense, number 50, 5 yards, Still first down.
That's the left tackle for them. That's Brady Curry moving a little too early.
We'll move it back to the 35 and it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Plainsmen. I believe that the Plainsmen, is that their second penalty tonight, or it's their third? Okay, very, very lightly penalized game for both teams. There's that bubble screen, and Hebert is going to take it up out over the 40 to around the 42-yard line.
It's number 6 coming up from the secondary position for the Broncos. That's Aiden Zubia coming up on that little bubble screen Clay was talking about, and going to get it up to about the 42, 2nd and 8.
Apologize to Landon and family because his name, the way it's spelled, Hebert, Hybert, and we're not sure which way to go with that, and we apologize. 2nd down, Williams up the middle, and dancing still on his feet all the way down to the Bronco 45-yard line, pick up a 13.
Yep, that's right up the middle on Odessa College instant replay. Actually cut back off the left side, ran over Dominic Taylor there before Taylor could get him on the ground. Up to the Bronco 45, and Monterey has 1st down. It's like they've decided they're still going to stay with the running game, which...
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, is
it.
Old school, but that seems to be what they're working on right now, as Williams is definitely having a field day carrying that ball up the middle of the Bronco defense. There he goes again, and this time he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 5.
Ryan Sanchez again from the defensive end position making the play. He's going to come off the field for a minute. We'll see number 48 take his spot, Jason Sanchez. He's a defensive lineman and a junior for the Broncos.
2nd and 5 now for the Plainsmen, as Arrington's going to split 2 receivers up top. You got 1 man at the bottom, and it's going to be he's going to go for it all. He's basically a free play there, it sounds like, his flag on the play.
Going to be offsides against the Bronco defense. They jumped. Maybe went on a hard count there and got the Broncos to jump forward.
A little discussion here.
See our officiating crew. Guy in the white hat is Jay Sherrill. He's our head referee tonight, and he's going to make the call.
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 3 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
My goodness, wow. That's a surprise. We didn't see that, did we? Yeah.
So
that ball should have been dead.
Kind of left the Broncos a choice there. It could have gone 3rd and 5.
Yep.
So, but they're going to take the penalty. 2nd and 10 now for the Plainsmen. Going to have Q Boyd split at the bottom of the screen with Hebert in the slot. And I believe that's Cam Taylor split out wide at the top of the screen.
H there right off the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they put it on the ground, but I think Arrington falls on it.
Yes.
Faked the handoff there to Baxter. And I think Baxter didn't think he was faking. And going to be a loss back to the 49.
Mason Tennyson from his defensive tackle position, number 95 for the Broncos, almost got to that football. That'd have been a big turnover.
Yes, it would have.
3rd and about 14 now for the Plainsmen.
And coming into the ball game tonight, the Plainsmen had lost 4 fumbles so far this year, 2 against Choctaw and then 1 each against Wiley and Franklin. Intended for Turner there, also going both ways. Elijah Turner, the middle linebacker, but incomplete in a 4th and 13 punting situation.
And I'm not sure where Arrington was going with the ball there, and I don't think he did either. The 2 receivers that were in the slot up at the top were both running slants, and I think he was trying to throw to the one closest to the ball inside. That'd be the number 3 receiver inside, and he just did not get him the football there.
Cardenas on again to do the punting. High snap, boy. He does a great job. Kicks it right-footed. He place kicks left. I'm assuming he punts left. I don't even remember. I just assumed he did, but he punted that right-footed. So what a heads-up play by Gio Cardenas, saving a disaster on special teams for the Plainsmen.
Yeah, that could have been a big switch in field position if that would have not been handled by Cardenas or Cardenas. Hopefully we got that name right. We'll apologize as well. But the Broncos have their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
8:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Broncos' first possession here is Coda's going to fire for Baldonado. And
I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah, he had a safety bearing down on him there. And I think that was number 21, Jesse Elizondo. And he was getting down, and ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, he heard footsteps. He knew he was fixing to get it there. Kind of short-armed that. And Coda tried to thread the needle, didn't get there. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Broncos with 2 receivers, top and bottom again. Valdez in the backfield. Valdez picks up the blitz. Coda rolls right. He's got Medrano. Medrano out over the 40, over the 50. Medrano may go all the way. Touchdown Broncos, 80 yards on the pitch and catch.
He was in the slot, Clay, and Coda bought time for that route to come open. Watch here as he starts rolling to the right. The receiver, Medrano just worked his way into the open spot, and once he got a little help right there, it was off to the races. Broncos are on the scoreboard once again.
80 yards. I think that's a season long, I believe, for the Broncos. 276 yards now for Coda through the air as Zubia puts the kick through, and the Broncos up the lead to 35-21.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Taco Villa combo meals are a great value, and now we have 3 delicious new ways to save on lunch and dinner. Whether you choose 2 flavorful bean burritos and a 20-ounce drink for only $5.99, or 2 of our famous crunchy tacos with a 20-ounce drink for $6.99, or bring a friend and share 3 crunchy tacos, 3 bean burritos, and 2 refreshing 20-ounce drinks for only $17.99. A combo meal at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Your Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Thursday night is the night tonight. The Broncos strike quickly, 2 plays, an 80-yard touchdown pass from Mikey Coda to Santiago Medrano has put the Broncos up now by a score of 35-21. Took them only 2 plays and 22 seconds as an incompletion and the 80-yard touchdown pass. So Monterey, once again, is going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Kick out of bounds. The ball would be placed at the 30-yard line. First down, Lubbock.
So Bronco defense got off the field with that first drive to start the half. See if they can do the same thing again.
They didn't get much rest, though.
No, they did not.
But that's the good kind. That's the good kind of not getting rest.
That's what happens when you have that big play potential, and it sure showed right there for the Broncos.
There's some good downfield blocking. I couldn't tell if that was Andrew Rodriguez or Kai Baldonado, but good block downfield also on that play for Medrano.
See number 19, Jacob Pornon, lining up in his defensive tackle position.
Monterey's
Lubbock
going to take
First team timeout.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge. Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose. All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. As the Monterey Plainsmen use their first time out. As things got a little hectic here in the booth, but I think we're okay now.
A little?
A little.
Oh, my.
Well, got to have a little fun along the way as Arrington's going to hand off to Williams.
Oh, wow, what a move.
I tell you,
Somebody missed him right at the line of scrimmage.
That was very Barry Sanders-like there, but a gain of 5 for the Plainsmen. Now, let's look. Yeah, it's definitely Williams on that carry.
Watch, he's just going to stop on a dime right there. And again, making the tackle is Dominic Taylor.
Taylor has had a good ball game so far for the Broncos.
Yeah, we got a couple of thoughts as we get ready to do MVPs a little later on.
Now, Ryan Sanchez, I know, has got to be involved in that discussion as well. Williams, once again, up the middle. He's going to break a tackle. Garcia is going to drag him down, but not before 7 yards and a first down.
There's you another name you might hear at the end of the game. Dominic Taylor, Daniel Garcia making the play. Number 7 right there coming up and taking the legs out. But not before Monterey gets a first down at their own 42-yard line.
2 receivers split top for the Plainsmen. Trevino remains in the game at H-back. He's in motion. And Williams is going to take it over the left side. Got a good push up there. He's going to be out around midfield before he's taken down by the Bronco defense.
And that's Dominic Taylor again making the play off the outside there. They got a good seal off their left side.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Back to action here at Ratliff Stadium, Monterey with a 2nd down and 2. And this is going to be Baxter on the carry. And it is going to be a face mask, but Baxter still fights forward, picks up 12 yards down to the Bronco 40, and going to tack 15 onto that.
Mason Fosenbacher coming up to make the play as we wait on the call from our head referee, Jay Sherrill.
And didn't get his mic on that time, but the indication is face mask. So that's going to be a first down. That's going to be a net 27-yard play for the Plainsmen, and they're at a 1st and 10 now at the Bronco 25-yard line.
Yep, they're moving the football. I don't know why you would go away from running the ball if you're Monterey right now as the clock begins to roll. You can see down the right-hand corner of your screen.
Baxter in the backfield with Arrington, and he's going to carry it again up the middle. And I tell you what, they hit him, but he falls forward almost every time. Jason Sanchez on the tackle. Flag on the play. No?
Boy, he lowered that shoulder right into the Bronco defender 48 there, Jason Sanchez, you said. And he just said, "You're not going to stop me, young man, not without getting run over."
Well, he did stop him, but he did pay for it.
About 6 yards down the field.
2nd and 4 for the Plainsmen. 2 receivers still at the top of the screen. Trevino comes in motion again. This time Baxter's coming around the right side. Had him. Oh, he got his knee down. I can't believe he wasn't down there before that, but
Christian Zubiate making the play from the right defensive end position. Watch here, Clay. They just missed him right here on our Odessa College instant replay. Got to wrap up, hold on to something, get the rest of the guys to come help you.
He did not touch his knee there, so great a call by the officials. Bad eyesight by me. So it's going to be 3rd and a yard now for Monterey. Arrington looks like he's going to come up and take the snap under center.
Little tush push.
It is. And
he's down.
He fumbled. He fumbled the snap, but his knee was down. But I agree. I think it's going to be maybe a false start.
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 5 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
That's a big call right there. He was already moving.
I'd almost decline it because they lost a yard and didn't get the first, but this is going to set up a 3rd and 6 now.
I don't think we'll see the tush push from here.
No.
They did not run that very well there.
That was, yeah. It's not everybody quite on the same page there. So 3rd down now.
Might get the zone read here, maybe.
Williams back in the backfield at running back, and he gets the handoff. Almost brought down in the backfield, but keeps his feet and is going to be out about a yard short, I think.
Yeah, watch our Odessa College instant replay. Pulled the left guard across, came back right behind that pull, and looks like number 9 on the bottom there for the Broncos. That's Landon Wilkerson making the play.
Here's the call. Flag on the play.
Holding on them. Yep. It looks like that's what Jay Sherrill's showing the Bronco coaching staff.
Personal foul. Legal hand to the face. Offense number 74. That 15-yard penalty for the previous spot.
Ouch. 2 big
Replay,
penalties.
3rd down.
That's 2 big penalties against Monterey on this drive. That's almost a drive killer. We'll see.
After taking advantage of the big penalty from the Broncos of the 15 on the face mask.
What's that old song? There's a bad moon rising.
Well, that is a good looking moon right there.
Sure
for sure.
Is. Maybe our guys can get a view of that.
So all the way back to the 36-yard line is going to set up the Plainsmen with a 3rd and 21 now, and I would not be surprised maybe if they try and dump the ball to Williams here. That's Baxter in the backfield. Arrington steps up, and ball is going to be caught inside the 5-yard line. Cam Taylor with a huge catch. Great throw by Arrington.
You watch him step up here on Odessa College instant replay, and he just threaded the needle. I thought Wilkerson was going to get his hand on that and knock it down, but he did not. They've got the football. There's that moon coming up. That doesn't do that justice, I'm not sure, the way we're looking at it, but it's still a pretty sight coming up in the eastern horizon there.
So 1st and goal now for the Plainsmen from the 3-yard line. Baxter in the backfield with Arrington.
Breaking the huddle with 12. Yep, that's what's going to be the call. Legal substitution. No, they're going to call it okay.
I think one was coming on as one was going off. Baxter up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Plainsman. Kyrie Baxter takes it into the house, and the Plainsmen will cut the lead to 7 with the extra point.
Just a good seal block by the center, and the left guard saw the hole open up right there between that area, and Baxter didn't have to do much to get into the end zone there for the Monterey touchdown. Good response by the Plainsmen after the Broncos scored.
Gio Cardenas on to do the kicking for the Plainsmen. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So 7-point ball game. Broncos lead 35-28.
Since 1958, we've been present for you. We appreciate our community and care about West Texans. That's why we're celebrating our love for this amazing community with a spectacular giveaway. From August 1st to December 6th, you can stop by one of our branches or find us at an event in the Midland, Odessa community to receive a special scratch-off card. There's a number of presents for you, including our grand prize, a 2-year lease on a 2024 Cadillac XT or $7,500 cash. Other prizes include a free car wash, oil change, and Complex community merchandise. At Complex Community Federal Credit Union, we're all about taking care of you and giving back with heartfelt generosity. So don't wait. Visit ccfcupresentforyou.com for details and official rules. No purchase necessary. Participants must be at least 18 years of age to qualify. Void where prohibited. All federal, state, and local laws apply.
There's a better shot of the moon right there now. That does it a little more justice. Well, Monterey with an 8-play drive took them 70 yards. Took 4:19 off the clock. That's the first drive that has gone over 3 minutes and 42 seconds tonight. So kickoff there is going to be taken by Bo Rodriguez. Nowhere to go, so he's going to step out of bounds. The Broncos will take over there at their own 26-yard line.
Well, Broncos have to answer again. They do have the 7-point lead. Like to see them put another drive together, come down and get some points and a little more breathing room away from these scrappy Plainsmen. Boy, they just keep coming at you. And with their run game, mix the pass in every now and then like they did there. And Bronco offense needs to respond.
2 receivers, top and bottom. Bo Rodriguez not in on this play. I can't catch the number who's in for him on the bottom of your screen here. Coda's going to throw up top to Baldonado. Baldonado, one man to beat, got a block downfield. He's into Plainsman territory all the way to the 44-yard line. 31 yards, I believe, on the passing catch.
Good job by the back to step up there. As you can see on our Odessa College instant replay, they're trying to play one-on-one out there with that route, which is just a little stopper out route out there. And Baldonado used his athleticism to get the ball all the way up to the 44 of Monterey for another Bronco first down.
Actually 30 yards on the passing catch. That should put Coda over the 300-yard mark as the handoff this time to Valdez. And, man, he just bulls forward down inside the 39. Going to mark him all the way to the 38.
Left side of that Bronco offensive line gave him a crease to kind of squirt through there, and he got about 6 yards on first down. Good blocking by that left side. Looks like that's 74, Vicente Cervantes, and Aiden Ortiz over here on the left side doing the job.
Well, Israel Favila is in the ball game now for the Broncos at receiver. He split up top. And the give to Valdez once again up the middle. And, man, that's some hard running. I believe that's Elijah Turner brings him down. But not before. No, actually, that's not Turner. That was Joel Flores. But not before Valdez has a first down.
Renee Munoz playing the right guard position, number 56 for the Broncos, helping out over there, getting that hole open. Along with number 77, I believe that is. I'll get that. Eric Cortez out there playing right tackle. 72.
Coda fakes and he's looking deep again. Fires for Medrano, and Medrano makes a good adjustment, just not quite able to make the catch. Good pass by Coda, and the fact that he threw it where it was not going to be picked off.
Number 72, Alexander Rubio playing right guard or right tackle for the Broncos right now.
Noah Hinton and Xavier Perales also in the ball game, in and out for the Broncos.
Switch some personnel here, bring Baldonado back on the field as an inside slot receiver here.
Yeah, Galindo checks out. Coda's going to throw underneath, and the catch is going to be made by Bo Rodriguez out there. He's going to have a gain of 8, set up a 3rd and 2 for the Broncos.
Yep, and when they bring the blitz from the outside, Clay, like they did there, I'm talking about Monterey off the left side, their left side, they're leaving one-on-one coverage out there with the receiver, and right now, Bronco receivers are getting open and doing the job.
Well, when you're out there by yourself like that, you got to play off a little bit because there's nobody to help you deep, and the Broncos know that, Coda knows that, and the receivers run that stop route. Can't be covered. Valdez is going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Yep, they brought an inside linebacker blitz there, Clay, off of their right defensive side, and stuffed him, as you said, right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Let's see if the Broncos roll the dice here.
Willie Witherspoon also up on the hit there for Monterey. 4th and 2, the Broncos indicate they are going to go for it. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top. Valdez in the backfield with Coda. Fakes to Valdez, throws underneath, and Baldonado makes the catch for the Bronco first down.
Yep, inside slant route. The defender lost the inside leverage that he had when the ball was snapped. Baldonado set him up and broke inside. Dakota delivered the ball for that quick slant and a first down at the 19-yard line of Monterey.
Broncos marching down the field again, looking to increase that lead. Once more, Kobe Baldonado, big night so far for the Broncos. Coda throws over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Andrew Rodriguez.
Little post route coming from the outside receiving position here on the left side of the formation. Didn't have a safety hit, was one-on-one coverage, and you can see on our Odessa College instant replay, Coda put it where he needed to the receiver Rodriguez. And the Broncos will have another touchdown on the board.
Coda very patient there, you saw on the replay, waits, times it just perfect, and boy, he can fire that ball quickly when he gets ready to throw. The kick by Zubia is good. So 26 seconds remaining here. We'll be back to Rattler Stadium.
In West Texas, the spirit of rivalry runs deep, especially when it comes to high school football. But beyond the gridiron, there's a common ground we all share. At Sewell Ford, we believe that while competition brings us together, collaboration drives us forward. No matter the colors we wear, we all share the open road and the thrill of the drive. Sewell Ford, discover what brings us together.
Welcome to Rose's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration meant to be shared. Go ahead, pull together tables for any size group. Because at Rose's, we believe that everyone deserves a seat at our table. So come together, share the joy, and experience authentic Mexican food at its finest as you create memorable moments in our comfortable, colorful dining room. After all, life is better with Rose's Cafe.
Welcome back to Rattler Stadium. The Broncos march it downfield. 8 plays, 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And the 19-yard toss from Mikey Coda to Andrew Rodriguez helps them cover that 74 yards with the touchdown, and they lead again by 14. Kick's going to be taken at the 7 there.
Stay outside.
Yeah, he's got a good stiff arm, but just nowhere to go. Williams
ran out of real estate over here.
Ran out of room, and he's going to get it up, though, to the 24-yard line for the Plainsmen.
Bronco defense has to come out and hold again here. Played well this half on the field, made some adjustments you can tell at the half. Other than the one drive they went down there, the Bronco defense has been able to get off the field a couple of times.
Well, I'd like to do the same here as only 17 seconds remaining, only a play or two here in the third quarter remaining. 2 receivers bottom, 3 top is an empty set for Arrington. He throws quickly and Williams trying to run before he catches it, and it pops loose incomplete.
Yep, he tried to turn upfield and see what was coming to get him, Clay, and he forgot one thing, the football.
Well, and he did have room to run there, so.
Yeah, that right left flat over there was wide open. He could have secured it and got it tucked away, turned up and moved on upfield, but it's an incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line.
2 receivers bottom, 1 top. This time we're going to reverse. That's going to be Boyd, number 12, and he's out over the 35. Boyd still on his feet, 1 man to beat. Boyd finally pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Wow, 50 yards.
Landon Wilkerson had the angle on him, and that's what saved a touchdown right there, him hustling across the field to get him pushed out. But what a great call on the reverse. And they had it set up on the left side with a lot of that green turf to run with.
That's the speed we haven't seen tonight yet from Boyd.
No.
Wow.
We saw it on film a couple of times.
Yep, Arrington throws underneath. This time Abert, and he's going to have the ball inside the 10. Is going to be a 1st and goal. When we return for the 4th quarter, the Broncos leading the Plainsmen 42-28.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester.
Well, welcome back to Ratliff Stadium for the 4th quarter of our tonight's Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. The Plainsmen will be setting up shop at the Bronco 9-yard line, 1st and 10. Arrington tonight he's done a good job now. He's up 113 yards, and that's mainly just a short passing game.
Really hadn't stretched the field other than a couple passes like the one they threw over on the corner over there when it was 2nd or 3rd and long at the end of that last drive. But yeah, they're just kind of nickel and diming the Bronco defense and using that run game to do their damage with.
So here's the 1st down play. And the give is going to be to Williams up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That is good containment and defense right there by number 5, Christian Zubiate from his defensive end position. Kept him inside, did not allow him to bounce, and the pursuit coming from the inside helped as well. So that's good technique defense right there for the Broncos.
Arrington going to keep it and roll right. It's going to get rid of it quick, and the pass is completed. I believe that's Trevino. No, but it was the H-back.
Watch, he's going to block right there, Clay, and then just release. That's just a little chip block almost. And Mason Fosenbacher taking his waist and legs out.
And it was Trevino, as the high snap is not going to be a problem. And the Kyrie Baxter takes it into the end zone for the Plainsman touchdown.
Yep, they just did not keep him inside there and break down and make the tackle off the end. And the Monterey back scoots on into the end zone. And we're back an extra point away from making this a 7-point ball game again.
Cardenas to do the kicking once again. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So 11:03 remaining in the ball game. The Plainsmen trail the Broncos 42-35.
Wake up to great value with breakfast combo meals now at Taco Villa. Whether you choose mouth-watering biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and a 12-ounce coffee for only $3.99, or your choice of breakfast taco, golden hash brown with a 12-ounce coffee for $4.99, or your favorite breakfast burrito, hash brown, and a piping hot 12-ounce coffee for just $5.99. Breakfast at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge. Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Our Transglobal Production Game of the Week is produced and directed by Bob Bailey. The Plainsmen take 6 plays in 1:14 only after the 52-yard reverse to Q Boyd, and they score from 75 yards away to cut the lead to 7. Cardenas on now to do the kicking for Lubbock Monterey, and he's just going to boot it on through the end zone. The Broncos will take over 1st and 10 at their 25.
Decided to see if he could get that one to Andrews out to the north.
Well, the wind's a little help still that way, as the wind was 10 to 20 coming out of that south end zone. Kind of a south-southeast, and he's able to get a good boot into that one.
Yep. So the Bronco offense has to respond again. Let's see if they can do so. See if they decide to go through the air with Coda, who's been very, very good tonight. He's already got 339 yards passing to this point in the game.
Xavier Perales split to the top of your screen. And is going to throw underneath. Perales. Perales has the ball. He's going to have the Bronco first down, I believe, for Perales. That was his first catch of the season.
They're Broncos right now, Clay. They're just nickel and diming themselves down the field like we talked about with Monterey. That's man-to-man coverage on the out route from the slot receiver position up on the far side of the field. Now look, they've got 2 guys down here and a safety over the top. See if they throw the bubble up at the top. No.
He added to the same. Coda gets rid of it quickly. And he's broken up at the last second. Is that ball intended out there? I believe Andrew Rodriguez was the intended receiver and just broken up at the last second.
Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Coda might have had to get rid of that a little earlier than he wanted to. Had pressure in his face. And the Q Boyd,
that was
corner.
Elizondo, I think, 21.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't 12?
I don't know. It may have been.
Whoever it was.
Whoever it is, they had a 2 and a 1 on their jersey.
He had good coverage.
Oh, quick blitz, but able to get rid of it is Coda. And out over the 50-yard line, I believe that's Perales again. And he's going to have another Bronco first down, and I'm incorrect. That time, Abel Avila on the reception for the Broncos.
And they brought a blitz off the left side of the Bronco formation, and Avila able to get out there in that flat from the vacated spot where the blitz came. Nobody had that responsibility on the defense.
The guy covering him blitzed, and Coda picked it up real quick.
Yes, he did.
There's Valdez with a good cut up the middle. Valdez, ball comes loose.
We'll call him down.
I can't tell. The official's standing there, but
yeah, he's not moving.
The umpires, looks like he's going to mark the ball. No, he's going to pick it up.
See if he's down right here in our Odessa College instant replay. Let's find out. Nope, that ball's out. That ball is out on the tackle by number 15, Elijah Turner, for the Monterey Plainsmen.
Well, and that's just unfortunate, just fighting for extra yardage.
And give the guy credit for knocking the ball loose. Yeah. He's right where on pursuit angle, he's got a chance to knock that ball loose, and he did. And now the Bronco defense has got to step up and stop this Monterey offense from tying up the ball game.
So Harrington's going to give to Williams over the right side. Williams not able to get the corners. He's driven out of bounds, helped there by Aerith Benavides. I couldn't catch the other number.
I believe that was Dominic Taylor, number 0, coming from the inside out.
Well, that probably would have been my first guess.
Called his name a few times tonight on defensive plays.
Out to the 33-yard line now, going to set them up with a 2nd and 7, or the Plainsmen going to put Cam Taylor down here at the bottom of your screen.
I got a tough choice on MVP defensively tonight.
Quick bubble out there to Hebert, and he's out over the 45-yard line. He's going to have about 15 yards and a first down.
That's Landon Wilkerson making the play. Watch our Odessa College instant replays. He cuts back across. Man, he almost knocked his own lineman out of the way. Hey, fella, move. I'm trying to do something here. We'll give an assist to Jesus Villa there as well on the tackle.
So another set of downs for the Plainsmen. 9.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. They trail by 7.
And moving the football.
Arrington has 3 receivers up top, and he's going to throw underneath, but just a little bit behind. Intended, I think that may be Turner doing some double duty out there.
Yep, not a good pass from the quarterback there. I think if he just sets his feet and delivers the ball, he's got a little bit of space, but he hurried the throw and went incomplete into the sideline where the Plainsmen are. 2nd and 10 from the 46 of Monterey.
That may be Josiah Glass, actually, not Turner. His jersey's rolled up. It's hard to tell. Arrington throws underneath, and that is Glass, I believe, making the catch. And he will have another first down for the Plainsmen.
Clay, watch here on our OC instant replay. The 2 receivers crossed on a shallow cross. And with the defender there, they're going to make him pick one and be wrong and throw it to the other, and that's what they did there.
So the Plainsmen with another first down as they march down into Bronco territory. 3 receivers once again at the top of the screen. And going to throw deep. Cam Taylor makes the catch. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Plainsmen, depending on the flags, but it looks like they're picking them up. And we'll wait until we get an official call from the referee.
Yeah, this is Jay Sherrill, our head
Offsides
referee.
on the defense. That penalty line. Touchdown is good.
Well, big play there. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back to Ratliff for the extra point after this.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
Rosa's Cafe's breakfast takes me back to those early mornings. The smell of fresh homemade tortillas filling the air. The warmth of my mother's kitchen wrapped around me like a hug. Rosa's is a taste of home, a reminder of the love and tradition that went into every dish. Taste the authentic flavors of a Rosa's Cafe breakfast. After all, life is better with Rosa's Cafe.
Gio Cardenas on to do the kicking now for the Plainsmen, looking to tie this ball game up. Snap is good, the kick is good, so we're right back where we started. All tied, 42-42. We'll be back for the Plainsmen kickoff in a moment.
Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Rexco!
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas tonight. The Plainsmen take the ball 70 yards in 5 plays in only a minute 18, and they tie it up here with 8:48 remaining in the ball game, 42 apiece. So you came to a track meet and a football game broke out.
Yep, that's what it looks like right now, and it's going to be, it's like you said in one of our breaks, it may be who has the ball the last tonight.
Might be whoever has the last possession tonight. May come away with a W.
8:48 left in the ball game.
Cardinals going to kick this one
back to Andrews
into the end zone. So the Broncos once again will take over at their own 25-yard line. They were moving the ball last time before the unfortunate turnover, and Monterey definitely took full advantage of that, and quickly.
Yep, they did. Go back to what you've been doing. You don't have to change anything right now except secure the football.
Well, and you know, Valdez, you watch him when he busts through that line. He's carrying it with 2 hands. He just was fighting for yardage a little further downfield, and Monterey just doing everything they can to strip the ball.
And the guy came from the blind side and knocked it loose, and that's what caused the turnover.
So watch Baxter. He's lined up at right defensive end, and he'll be coming. Coda's got time, and he throws for Bo Rodriguez. Little contact there, no call. And pass maybe a little behind him, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yep, good protection that time by the Bronco offensive line. Coda stepped up in the pocket. Right now, that man-to-man coverage in the back end of the Monterey secondary was Johnny on the spot there to break up that pass.
Going to have 2 receivers, top and bottom once again. Baldonado and Bo Rodriguez at the bottom. Medrano and Andrew Rodriguez at the top. Coda throws underneath for Baldonado, but good coverage out there by, here's our new best first name, Espen, E-S-P-N, Garcia on the coverage, and he knocks the ball to the turf.
Yep. Good play by him.
Broncos, unfortunately, now looking at a 3rd and 10 and need to pick up some yards here and keep this drive going.
Trips down here, 3 receivers. Let's see if they get the one-on-one coverage they want at the top.
They do. And that's the way he's looking, and that is Andrew Rodriguez still on his feet. And he does secure the ball. He's going to be out over to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him down with progress.
Came on the deep 10-yard in route. Right in front of the defensive back. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Right inside. Missed a tackle there, Monterey did, and got the ball up to the 40-yard line for a Bronco. First down.
But as you called it, they went to that man coverage out there, and that's where the Broncos threw the ball. Coda this time looking to run for his life, still on his feet. Coda's going to carry the ball out to the 44-yard line. Once again, he's actually going to net some positive yardage out of nothing.
Yep, when he came back to this side of the field, maybe some receivers would start working this way, and
he was
running for his life. Didn't have much of a chance. Watch our OC instant replay. Thought he was going to run into that guy, but he did not. It's almost like a pinball from the old pinball machine.
What a very athletic play, though, still. The Broncos, I think, are going to take a time out here and talk about it.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education,
Well, sorry about that, folks. The officials had us totally confused. Up the middle, Valdez, big hole all the way down to the Plainsman 40-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 15.
Looking like Larry Zonka there off the left side.
Now that's old school.
That's old school. Man, he had both hands on that football, and he just lowered himself shoulder-wise and said, you are going to have to take me and my legs out.
Runs at about a 60-degree angle, leaning forward. Remember the man.
Yep, that's Larry Zonka.
Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
So the Broncos with the big first down. Fake this time. Coda keeps it over the right side, and Coda all the way inside the 25 down to the 24, 23-yard line.
That's the zone read. Watch. He pulls, goes back outside where the open lane is, and gets upfield down to the, looks like about the 24-yard line, just inside of that 24 for another Bronco first down.
I believe that's the first time he has kept it all night on any of that, on that play, though. So that's definitely going to catch some folks unawares. Pass complete to Andrew Rodriguez. He's going to fight forward, still on his feet, all the way down to the 11-yard line, and another Bronco first down.
And the formation, along with the hurry-up type of offense, did not allow Monterey to get set up totally there. They ran the quick stop, and it was open for a catch and a first down.
Boy, the Broncos ready to go again. Two receivers, top and bottom. Coda looking to throw again. Pump fake, throws for Rodriguez. He made the catch.
Oh,
touchdown, Broncos.
He just took that ball off the guy's back.
Is that one of those reach-around catches, maybe?
Watch here on our OC instant replay. He's looking that way the whole time. Little pump fake, stop and go, and he just took it off his shoulder.
Took it off his shoulder pad. That was good coverage out there by Boyd and the Plainsman, but just a great catch.
And never turned around to look at the ball, and that's just an athletic play right there for the Broncos.
Zubia puts the Broncos up again by 7. 6:33 remaining in the ballgame.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge. Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
So the Broncos use 8 plays in only 2 minutes and 15 seconds and take it 75 yards. Now, Andrew Rodriguez, the Broncos, Kyle, faced a big 3rd down and 10 back at their own 25-yard line, and he hits Andrew Rodriguez on a big pass out to the 40 for the first down. And drive ends up ending the same way, Coda to Andrew Rodriguez. But that was a huge third down.
Yeah, it really was, and they had the coverage they wanted. We talked about it after the play. One-on-one coverage out there, running the deep 10-yard in, and it was open, kept the drive going, and allowed them to finish off down in the end zone.
Illegal kick out of bounds. The ball we placed at the 30-yard line. First down, Lubbock, Monterey.
And let's see if the Bronco defense now can step up and stop Monterey here with a 7-point lead. 6:33 to go. Plainsmen have 2 timeouts still left to work with. Broncos have 3 left.
Plainsman a little lucky on that kickoff as the up man let it go, and it just bounced and happened to bounce out of bounds as Arrington does a good job of throwing on the run, and Dez.
Navita is making the play there from the linebacker. Actually, I think he's a nickel back over there on the left. came across and made the play. You can see him lined up between the two receivers in the slot there on the left side.
Yep. Well, lost the footing out there. I think that's glass, and he just lost his feet.
Well, it's a good thing he threw that low, because if that's coming up high, Bronco defender out there, I think that's Benavides again. No, got the wrong number. Let me see if I can get that. That's number 6 out there for the Broncos. Aiden Zubia would have maybe stepped in front of that, took it to the house.
Cam Taylor on this reception, he's going to be out to the 45, and then the scrum is going to carry him forward to about the 48-yard line.
Miguel Ramos, number 27, making the play. Well, the Bronco defense playing right corner over here.
Well, 3rd and 3 now for Monterey, 5:40 and counting on the clock.
2 down territory.
I was going to say, you think it might be 2 down territory in this situation as long as it's short.
I'm smelling run here, Clay.
Well,
see if the Broncos come with a run blitz maybe inside here.
Nope.
Yep.
And Williams is going to have the first down inside the Bronco 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Dominic Taylor made the play. A little counter action in the backfield from the running back. Stepped to the right, came back inside. Got the handoff from Luke Arrington and saw a hole off the right side straight ahead into Bronco territory at the 46 for a first down. These defenses are going to be tired tonight.
They are. They are. Whoop.
Oh, that's illegal motion.
Yeah, they got it. There's 2 flags on the field as
H moving up the field there.
H-back got in a hurry, and that's going to move them back to the 49-yard line.
Right.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 10 on the offense. Penalty, still first down.
So 1st and 15 now for the Plainsmen, as they're going to come back out with, I'm pretty sure that's Josiah Glass at the bottom of the screen. No, Cam Taylor now at the bottom of the screen, who's had a good night tonight receiving, and he's going to be set up in man coverage. Santiago Medrano in the ball game. Arrington flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. There's a flag back here in the backfield for the Plainsmen.
Yep.
It's in the, that's where it's usually called anyway.
Yep.
Arrington with a good run, though.
Yep, and he did not force the ball there into coverage.
Holding. Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
So, wow, that's going to move them back now. It's going to be 1st and 25 as the 5-yarder for procedure, and now the 10-yarder for holding moves them back to their own 41-yard line, go the Plainsmen.
Yep.
So this is where you usually like to talk about, you don't have to get it all in one play.
Nope.
You're looking for 10, 12 yards here on first down.
6 works here. Something to cut that in half if they can.
So Arrington fakes the ball. They're going to throw a screen, but it's a little bit low as the pressure coming pretty quick there from the Broncos. I think that was number 95, Mason Tennyson, along with some help.
Tell you, Christian Zubiate read that very well, Clay. I'm going to go ahead and do the MVP for defense right quick. A little tough choice tonight, but I'm going to go with number 21, Mason Fosenbacher for the Broncos tonight.
Okay.
They had a lot of tackles, especially early in the game.
There you see him back in his safety spot. Arrington throws over the middle, and ball just not held on to, trying to run, looking upfield before he makes the catch. Is Boyd, and he holds on to that ball. He might house it because there was a lot of room there.
Well, he'd have definitely got about 15 or 16 yards there. It would have made it 3rd and short if he gets tackled at the 39-yard line, but he just didn't look it in and get it secured. And now it's 3rd and long. Now you're looking
3rd and 25. See if
they throw a little screen here of some kind again.
Arrington, there's a blitz.
Oh, my
Arrington
goodness.
gets rid of it, though. Oh, there's a flag. Or they call timeout. Oh, they're going to be sick about that.
Timeout. Lubbock. Second charge timeout.
Will be.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal...
Well, here we go. 3rd and 25. I don't know how far back in your playbook you look.
They had the call. They
did
right
on that play. They called timeout, but man, and maybe the whistle threw some guys off, but boy, Arrington threw it right where he had to,
and it's up the seam, gone.
I think that was Williams in stride.
See if they do it here.
He was gone. You're right.
See, there he goes here.
Yeah, but he's a little more to the sideline here. Arrington, there's a flag on the play. Arrington's going to pick up about 10 or 12 yards, but unfortunately for the Plainsmen, that's probably going to be off or not and bring up a 3rd and 35.
One of their linemen had one of the Odessa High defensive guys, number 7, Daniel Garcia, had him pinned trying to get the 3 count like in the WWE. They had him pinned to the ground.
Well, we'll see if we can get a call here.
That was obvious.
In a few minutes from our official.
Yep.
Holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 3rd down.
Jacob Mosley guilty of the hold there. He had Garcia down on the mat. Going for the pin.
So if you're the Broncos now, you're looking at
play deep, keep everything in front of you.
Hopefully you hold here and you're able to get the ball back in, decent field position anyway.
Yep, no defensive penalties here.
Arrington's going to throw underneath a little hook and ladder.
Yeah, look at that.
Williams is going to have the 1st down and is going to finally be forced out of bounds. I think Wilkerson with the touchdown saving push, but the Plainsmen are able to pull the proverbial rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah. Watch here, there's just a catch and a pitch to number 6, Desmond Williams, and he's got speed. He almost, but Landon Wilkerson saving the touchdown right there for the Broncos.
50, is that 59 or 54?
50-something.
There's Kyrie Baxter now into the ball game on the carry for the Plainsmen as he's going to get the ball down to the 12-yard line.
Yep. Tell you what, Monterey's got a 2-headed monster at running back, don't they?
They have some talent and some speed.
Yep.
And as we've talked about a couple of times, those young men are difficult to tackle. You're not going to bring them down with arm tackle.
You're sure not going to arm tackle them at all. You're right. There he goes again.
There's Baxter. This time is going to be strung out, but he's still on his feet. Baxter into the end zone. Touchdown, Monterey. My goodness.
Yeah, they had him at the 5-yard line, I thought. Watch our Odessa
They had him further back than that.
Watch this right here. Yeah, you're right at the 10. They should have had him right
for
there.
No gain.
And he stiff-armed again, Clay. You're right.
Look at him. Man, he's just running over, running through people. Wow. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back here to Rattler Stadium after this.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
Wake up to great value with breakfast combo meals now at Taco Villa. Whether you choose mouth-watering biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and a 12-ounce coffee for only $3.99, or your choice of breakfast taco, golden hash brown with a 12-ounce coffee for $4.99, or your favorite breakfast burrito, hash brown, and a piping hot 12-ounce coffee for just $5.99. Breakfast at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Give it to
51.
So we're back, and the Bronco player able to get off the field under his own power. And the Plainsmen are going to be looking to tie the ball game up here. And that's going to leave the Broncos over 3 minutes, which is
plenty of time.
More than enough time.
They've
only had the Broncos have only had, let's see, if that leaves them 3:15, they may not have had a drive that lasted. They had one drive that lasted 3:42. Other than that, everything's been less than the 3:26 remaining. So Cardenas now on for the extra point. And this kicking game was an issue 2 weeks ago for the Plainsmen against Abilene Wiley, and they botched a snap at the end of the game on a field goal that would have won it and lost by 1, but the kick is good. They've obviously shored things up. So it's all tied again, 49 all. We'll be back.
Wake up to great value with breakfast combo meals now at Taco Villa. Whether you choose mouth-watering biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and a 12-ounce coffee for only $3.99, or your choice of breakfast taco, golden hash brown with a 12-ounce coffee for $4.99, or your favorite breakfast burrito, hash brown, and a piping hot 12-ounce coffee for just $5.99. Breakfast at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
Welcome back. The Plainsmen with a 70-yard drive took them 9 plays, 3 minutes and 7 seconds to tie it up. Prepare to kick off. Once again, we want to thank all you folks for being with us tonight from here in the Odessa area, and also our viewers up in Lubbock joining us tonight. It's been a very exciting ball game. Definitely got your money's worth. Absolutely. As Cardenas once again just puts his big boot into it, kicks it out of the end zone.
We were talking in the break about what's left, what's ahead here. 3:26 left in the ball game. Broncos have all 3 of their timeouts. Plainsmen only have 1. What could possibly happen here? We'd like to see a 3-minute and 26-second drive that would end up in the end zone for our Broncos. I'm sure the people watching upstairs want to see their up in the north and see their Plainsmen get off the field defensively. So let's see what happens here.
Coda's going to put it up, and he throws over the middle, and Medrano has the catch. Medrano into Monterey territory, and Medrano is going to house it again. 75 yards and a touchdown, Broncos. I think they may have left Monterey a little too much time, Kyle.
It was awful quick. One play. Watch our OC instant replay. Right in the middle, missed a tackle right there, and it was clear sailing from there on. He's just putting on the cruise control right there. Wow. Jeez.
So here we got Zubia now.
How many does that give for?
Increase the lead to the Broncos to 7.
481 yards.
For Mikey Coda.
That's video.
Oh, the Broncos are going to fake it. And Monterey having nothing, no part of it.
He's in.
I don't see a signal yet.
I thought I saw the referee's hand up. Let's see. over on the far side. They had it blocked. That's why.
The Broncos, well, it's on the board, so apparently they did signal he's in. Okay, there he is. So Bo Rodriguez fakes everybody out and takes it to the house. So the Broncos now leading by 8, 57-49.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas. The excitement discontinues. Once again, we're sorry if you tuned in for the track meet tonight and the football game just happened to break out. The Broncos with a one-play drive, 75 yards, took them only 15 seconds, and they surprise everyone and go for 2, and Bo Rodriguez sneaks it into the corner of the end zone, and the Broncos now lead 57-49. Zubia kicks it. Well, I don't think he's trying. It's weird. It doesn't look like he's trying to kick it out of bounds, but it just bounces that way.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure he can get it to the end zone. They're all they're trying to do.
Illegal kick out of bounds. Ball we placed at the 30-yard line. First down.
They're just trying to get those guys to field the ball and come on up and make a tackle. And it's just working its way to the sideline. They're going to get the ball at the 30. First and 10 with 3:09 left.
Correction.
I think.
Illegal kick out of bounds. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
Oh, Monterey's going to make them kick it again. Well, I don't know. I mean, Monterey can definitely, they took it 70 yards. The last 2 times they've had it, they've took it 70 yards for TDs.
That could be a break for Odessa High.
But we've seen what some of these Monterey backs and receivers can do with their feet.
There's a little speed. They're running the 4x100 meter relay out here tonight.
You got Des Williams, you got Q Boyd back there, and in the middle, see if I can catch a number in the middle. Well, he is not going to cooperate with my poor vision. I can't tell who's in the middle.
Talking about way deep? That's 18.
Who is not on our roster, so that's not a lot of help.
Nope.
So the Broncos and Zubia, Jose Luis Zubia, will be teeing it up from the 35 this time. And he's going to be looking to put the boot into this. He's kicking into what wind we have. He is kicking into. And this time it's going to be brought in at the 19-yard line by Des Williams. And Des Williams still on his feet. Great tackle right there. Is that Victor Galindo?
Yes.
Man, awesome tackle by Galindo.
Odessa College instant replay. Almost bounced out over here open, and you're right. That young man for Odessa High right there. That's the number 8. Did you say it was 18?
18, yep. I believe. Victor Galindo.
Victor Galindo making the play.
And that is that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
40-yard line, first and 10 for Monterey.
3 minutes remaining, obviously plenty of time.
Sure we're not watching a video game here?
So
nobody's playing defense.
Arrington's going to have 3 receivers to the top, 1 at the bottom. And he's going to have to run it this time. Arrington headed for the sideline, but he's going to have a Plainsman first down just into Bronco territory.
Yep, at 49, and the clock's going to stop because he took himself out of bounds there at 2:53 left in the ball game. Lost contain there, the Bronco front line.
Well, they may be looking at doing the same thing. They don't want to score too quick.
Yeah, and leave OHS a bunch of time. That's
right.
exactly right.
The way this has gone, there's enough time for both of them to score a couple more.
Yeah, good there.
Yep, once again, all the way out inside the Bronco 40 down to the 37-yard line goes Abert, and he has another Plainsman first down.
Little quick slot receiver screen there, found an opening, and worked his way up the field to the Bronco 37 before he's taken down. First and 10, Monterey. Clock running at 2:38.
2 receivers top, 2 bottom. Does Arrington. This time he's going to give to Kyrie Baxter over the right side, and Broncos are actually going to hold him this time to a gain of only 5.
Kind of skated his way all the way out to the right side there with hockey season coming.
Ooh, go Stars.
Go Stars, that's right. Skated out there and got 5 yards on first down.
Arrington fires quickly.
Oh.
Almost a mistake there as the ball tipped, and the Broncos almost come up with a big interception.
Yep, number 6 was right in the spot there. That's Aiden Zubia. We've called his name a few times tonight in coverage, and he almost got a gift right there on the right side in front of that sideline.
Arrington once again, same thing, and ball is going to be incomplete. So now that's going to bring up 4th and 5, and a must get for the Plainsmen here. Clock just inside 2 minutes at 1:57.
Yep. This could be the ball game right here.
Well, Arrington put a lot of smoke on that ball, but the receiver knows they've got to make that catch. And they're going to go 3 receivers top, 1 bottom, and the Broncos are going to call a timeout and talk about it.
Timeout. Odessa High. First team timeout.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
There you see some of the red and white faithful still here tonight, and excited to be at the ball game. Weather's cooled off. Pretty nice evening out right now. The Plainsmen, though, looking at a 4th and 5. Now, my question, Kyle, do you give the ball to Baxter or Williams, whoever you got in, or do you try and throw it again?
Well,
here?
they're the 2 big playmakers. I'm thinking you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Are you going to run or throw it?
I would throw it myself. And that's what they're going to do.
And Arrington throws, and it's incomplete.
Look at there, the defensive MVP, Mason Fossenbacher, making the play.
Wow.
Knocked it away in command coverage out there. Wow.
Well,
what a great play.
With Monterey only having 1 timeout left, 1:52, the Broncos need to take care of the ball and not turn it over.
Run the ball here. Run some clock. 1st and 10. You've had success running the ball. You tell your backs and your quarterback, 2 hands on that football.
2 hands and 1 foot on the ball.
Yep. And do not let anything happen. Get upfield, get what you can. Don't get out of bounds.
Talk about our MVP here, offensive side of the ball after this play. I know everybody's anxiously waiting in suspense for that.
There it is.
Valdez still on his feet, and he has the Bronco first down. Nope, they're going to mark him. Yeah, I think he's got it. He does, all the way out to the 42-yard line.
Had both hands on that football like we talked about. I was going to yell, just get down.
That's one of those you call rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
Yep.
Look at him.
Wow.
Man, he's had a great night tonight.
Yes, he has.
on a normal night, that might be your offensive MVP.
I don't think there's any doubt who the MVP is going to be.
Well, he's over 100 yards. Santiago Medrano has 2 catches for 155 yards.
Yes.
Just those 2 catches. Coda's going to keep the ball this time, and he's going to fight out almost to midfield as Monterey is going to take their last time out. We'll take it with them. We'll come back with the offensive MVP.
Timeout.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Like I said, Santiago Medrano, I know he's got more than 2 catches, but has those 2 touchdowns of 75 and 80 yards. George Valdez over 100 yards. Andrew Rodriguez has been a beast tonight. But as they line up in the victory formation, we're going to go with, once again, quarterback Mikey Coda, 26 for 40, unofficially 481 yards through the air. Are you serious? And just to boot, 6 carries for 30 yards, and one of which was very important earlier to keep a drive going. So congratulations to Mikey Coda and all the Broncos, but Mikey Coda, our offensive MVP tonight.
What a ball game. My goodness.
Well, those guys got to be as tired as I am.
Oh, and if you're Lubbock, you still got to get on a bus and go 2 hours to the north to get home.
But that drive,
they might be sleeping pretty good on that bus going home tonight.
But, you know, since they finished that highway, that drive between Midland and Lamesa, that's made that drive a lot easier. As there you see the clock tick down, and that should be the last snap of the ball game. And the Broncos will walk away with a hard-fought 57-49 victory over your Lubbock Monterey Plainsmen. Great game for the Plainsmen. I see them doing pretty well in their district up there this year.
Very competitive. They'll be put some points on the board, obviously.
Yeah, I see playoff probably for them up in that district in the Panhandle 5A Division I.
Yep, I agree.
So once again, we want to thank you folks in Odessa and our viewing audience in Lubbock tonight for being with us. Want to thank our whole Trans Global production crew tonight. As always, we are produced and directed by Bob Bailey. Our replay director is Debbie Bailey. Our cameramen are Tim Rose, Jason Barrage, Tim Harry, and Brandon Chance. The grip helping out there on the field is Diego Carrillo. Nathan Hubbard with our stats tonight, and after he figured out there was a 6 and an 8, and they both weren't 6, we did just fine. I want to thank everybody for being with us. For Kyle Hubbard, I'm Clay Kennedy. Have a great week. For those of you here in Odessa, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Here's a little wisdom from Grandpa. The morning is the one part of the day you can control before you're buried under the crap avalanche. So you get your paper ready, make some eggs, a mess of bacon, grab a handful of heart pills so you got a shot at doing the whole thing again tomorrow. Now, watch and learn.
Morning, Grandpa.
Morning, bud.